Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Broken Realms. I am your DM Ghost, PM Ghost, and tonight we are one victim short. Please allow them to introduce themselves.
My name is Ren.
I should probably go first, though,
Yeah,
because
okay,
it'll
fair
be
enough.
a little bit simpler. I am Ro. I used to play Pride Siegmer until he fucking died to a terrible plan.
Ribbit.
That is all. Shut up.
The musician formerly known as Pride.
He was
The
Yamcha.
musician formerly known as Pride was Yamcha the other day. No one misses him.
He
like
got Greckles.
Yamcha.
Okay, I'm Ren the MultiViewer. I voice Norfinas Starrick, a half-elf rogue.
I am Colonel Kaiju. I am playing Groc Bladejaw, the Tortle Fighter.
And I am Dongo the King. I play Dynn, the kobold chef. And let's get to the recap.
Yep.
Last
so,
time on...
so
okay.
Dynn won the recap. So
Or lost, depending on how you want to look at it.
I don't mind doing these. They're kind of fun. And I can also... I
You can
kind of want to
practice.
redeem myself for how bad I was last time.
mm,
But last time on Broken Realms, we were in the tomb that we had just decided to camp out in after we had been searching for the missing child. When we woke up, we had found a ghost trying to make us leave, and we found out that there were some treasures behind that iron door we couldn't get open. Or we didn't try to open it yet, but we decided to leave it alone because we didn't want to bother the spirit. On our way out of the tomb, we got ambushed by a half-ogre and a goblin, who were just some normal grave robbers wanting to try and just kill us and take what we had, and then possibly go after the treasure afterwards. But we managed to take down the half-ogre, and Dynn had Brecky sit on the goblin. But
Some pretty
After-
lucky rolls with that one.
nat 20.
yeah, 2 nat 20s in a row, and I was like, go Brecky, my good boy.
Yes.
My boy.
But as I was...
Boy.
Nah, I'm not gonna be great.
Anyway,
But yeah, as I was saying though, we had Norfinas interrogate the goblin. Turns out he had nothing to do with any of the bandit camps or anything like that, so we just decided to let him go. Then afterwards, we went back to the town and got our supplies ready to burn down the bandit camp. We went on the road with a wagon we borrowed from, had bought from Whalver's wagons, and we set off. We got ambushed by a giant octopus, which we managed to defeat with ease, and I managed to get some calamari out of him. And then we managed to get to the camp. We ended up near the camp, where we had come up with a plan to split up and try and surround them, possibly set their camp on fire to get them a little weaker before we kill them. But sadly, the plan did not go right, because while Norfinas, Pride, and Groc went to go and scout out and possibly set the camp on fire, they had come across some giant frogs, the giant toads. My bad, got them mixed up there. But it did not end well, with one of the toads jumping over the party and actually taking a big old chomp out of Pride, killing him in the process.
well, swallowing him. Yeah.
Yeah, one hit KO, basically. Just one bite, one poisonous bite, and that was pretty much lights out at that point.
It is a classic case of the one bite frog.
Plus, also, while Pride was in the stomach, he could have made a saving roll, but because it was the frog's turn that swallowed him, he took acid damage.
And taking damage while you are unconscious is an instant 2 fails.
Wait, but did he ever make a first fail? I thought he only never got to make his fails yet.
He took the acid damage on the turn where he was knocked unconscious and then took acid damage again, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because there was no contest of fighting the swallow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But yeah, after after that happened, I was able to join the crew with Bubbles and Brecky, and we took down the frogs. But at what cost?
Well, at the cost of Pride's life, we went over that.
Yeah.
Let me do what I want. But yeah, and now we just come back to where we left off.
Directly after the battle.
Yes.
Directly after the battle. So, Pride, if you could please mute yourself because the dead
Got it.
don't talk.
Unless stated
All right.
otherwise.
Unless stated otherwise, but since you guys don't have that magical spell to commune with dead,
It's like the only magic guy is dead already. Huh.
Who needs magic when you got good old?
So, at this point, I imagine you guys were pretty much loading up Pride's corpse into the wagon, and you guys were deciding what was it, to go back to town with the teleport stone, or
No.
you going back to Bardrate?
Barge
We're
right.
gonna head over to Bardrate first, and then actually take out the bandits before we head back, so we at least don't have to worry about that, and also possibly get some money to pay for Pride.
Yeah.
Cool, because the inn is just an inn. It's just like a Motel 6, It's
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
a city.
Yeah, but might as well like heal up while we're there, just to like
We
at
need
least
to-
still be able to fight.
Yeah, we need to recover health and also abilities and whatnot.
Hmm.
All right, like you guys want to just do like a quick small dialogue thing while we're walking there to kind of like I don't know, like
while we're like, yeah, while we're sort of like dragging, we'll
or
do.
dragging Pride's corpse around. I kind of would be funny if it was just like if like instead of like just putting him in the wagon, we just had it so we were like, Brecky, can you help us out here? And he's basically just carrying Pride in his mouth the whole time like a bone.
No.
I'm not doing that. I'm not actually gonna do that.
Okay. Okay, Groc. Would you do the honors?
Groc, who is like visually, like very clearly shaken by this whole thing, like picks up Pride's body and just starts walking to the wagon.
Put him in the back. Just cover him with the tarp. That's.
Damn it.
Hell.
He died as he lived. Really dumb.
Dynn.
I'm sad about this too. He wasn't that bad. I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that our friend died, but it's not gonna do us any good to be upset.
Right. Bubbles, let's go. We just walk back to the cart,
Hmm.
to the wagon.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so let's just head over to the inn and like get some rest for now. Yeah.
Do we want to talk while we're driving to the inn?
Yeah, you've got 2 hours. It's about 2 hours from your current location to where the inn is located.
Okay.
What do you guys think we should do? Like, we already talked about this, but you guys want to go and fight you still want to take out the bandits before we head back to town?
Well, we have to at this point because otherwise it seems otherwise Pride would have died for nothing.
Yeah, you're right. When we get to the inn, I'll see if I can at least use their kitchen for a little bit if they'll let me make some food for us. They'll let me make some food for us.
What? Ah, shit, I forgot. Hang on. What do I need to roll to know if we can, like, revive Pride or whatever? Would that be
Religion.
religion?
I guess we could all roll that since, we're trying to, like, we can all think of this, I guess.
Religion.
Sure.
You guys rolled fine, so I don't think I need to.
We all did well.
we all rolled fine. Holy shit.
Where were these rolls last time? That's what I want to know.
That's a very good question.
Good question.
Damn it, Pride's not here anymore, so we lost all our bad luck.
Oh, so that's what it is. You guys sucked not because it was Friday the 13th that I made you guys play, but because of Pride.
Anyway,
Well, considering the last game we had before that had like 10 rolls of like nothing but less than 10 with Norf and Pride, I'm kind of not sure anymore.
anyway,
But yeah, back to the game.
So, basically, you need a cleric, and a lot of, well, not so much a lot of gold, well, sort of a lot of gold to buy a diamond, because it's not just a matter of gold brings them back. You got to have a diamond worth 500 or 1,000 gold before they can be brought back, and it's not an easy ordeal either. It's gonna take a while.
All right.
That won't be easy.
I guess while we're at the inn, we could see if there might be anybody who knows of any way to get a diamond or anything. We can use that to help us out at least.
It's like 10 o'clock at night right now, by the way, so most everyone's going to be asleep when you get there.
Yeah.
We'll do it in the morning.
We could also, but the question is, we should also, what will I need to roll to know if it's possible to talk to Pride's spirit?
Again, you would roll me another religion for that second knowledge, because again, it's another religion thing.
11.
You're not really too sure, but you got a pretty good inclination. You need another cleric for that.
We should. I think we need a cleric to talk to Pride's ghost.
Or maybe a necromancer.
I don't trust those lots.
It's too dangerous.
Considering our last encounter with one, yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, on the plus side, we still got that cleric that we saved. What was her name?
Her name was. I got this right here.
I can look it up on the map real quick.
Limura.
That cleric that we
Limura.
saved.
Limura Aldark.
Okay. Well, she technically owes us a favor. Maybe we can try and convince her to reduce the cost of Pride's resurrection, or even better yet,
Definitely in the morning, because again, it's like 10.
We'll take out the bandits and we'll do the and then we'll go and talk to her when we get back.
yeah. If not, maybe we can convince her to let us do a favor for her, so we can bring Pride back. And if we convince her, and if she does accept it, then at the very least, we get her to res Pride first.
Yeah.
Because, again, 3-man crew, we can't really do much. If she won't,
for now.
In the worst case scenario, if she doesn't give us a discount or allow us to do a favor for her, I got a way we can probably make a bit of gold.
Look, I know I'm pretty good looking, but not that good looking.
Really, jokes are not appropriate right now.
Like I said, don't want to get upset, like to mess us up.
Groc, what do you think?
Groc. Once again, like you can just tell that Groc is just incredibly upset about this whole thing, just because as of what occurred in his past.
All right, let's just get to the inn. We'll keep the body hidden underneath the tarp, and I think each one of us should take watch, because I doubt they'll let us bring a corpse into the building.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I want to at least cook us some food for the next bandit camp, or the next morning for the bandit camp. So, I could take. I'll take last watch if you guys want to just stay around. Like, if you want to have Bubbles or Brecky also keep watch, we could use them too.
Right.
Frankly, I think I should take last watch. I don't have dark vision like you guys, and
true.
It's our.
You can have my drift orb if you want.
Yeah, that would just.
We got.
That would alert.
Just let Groc do it.
True.
I'll go first. All right. So that's about it.
Oh, Ghost, can I still make food if I want to see if I can use the inn's kitchen, or will they provide us with something that we can use to make our own food too? I don't know if that's possible at all.
You're probably gonna have to wait for morning because it's late. Kitchen's closed at this point.
I'll wake up early and do it. Like, I could probably just wake up how about if I take first watch and then I can wake up early with and like keep Groc company as he's doing his so maybe I can make some food in the process.
Well, you've got your oven dial with you at all times. So
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that we still use that.
portable campfire, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah.
But you can always just cook outside because most likely food will be provided for you guys at the inn. Because what kind of?
Well,
Well, I guess a motel.
if we decide to use it, yeah.
They're most likely going to at least offer coffee or whatever fantasy underwater coffee is.
Mm.
I'm creative, but
Complimentary.
not-
Alright.
yeah, continental breakfast or broken continental breakfast.
Ayo.
Okay.
Yeah. All right,
So-
then I guess we'll do that.
2 hours worth of travel passes with no encounters. I'm not that mean. And you arrive at the Barge Right Inn. It's midnight. It's dark. It's cold. You hear the occasional howl of wolves on the horizon. Yeah, it's fine. You see a single light in the one door,
Hmm.
and it says rooms for rent by the hour or by the night.
Mhm.
Do I get anything because of my whole guild thing, or no? Because this at all?
Well, you don't really have a guild yet. You've kind of got just the kitchen.
Well, no, I have guild membership. That's because that's from the background I picked. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, right. No, this is just a roadside inn. This is a Motel 6.
Ah.
Okay then.
Okay.
How much will it cost us?
It'll cost you guys 1 single gold per person.
All right, I'll just give him 10 silver then, because I still have 12.
We might as well just use... Is that...
There's only 3 of you.
Yeah, true, but one of us is going to be out there, though, so... And we're rotating. So, technically, wouldn't we only need to pay 2?
Well, I mean, you can always just fry it up in a blanket and just kind of drag it in. Weekend at Bernie's him and make him just see like, yeah, he got put to sleep.
That sounds way too complicated to do this for a short game right now.
Yeah, true.
Just
Okay.
do it. How about we just pay for 2 rooms and we can keep switching out?
Sure, but you're gonna have to stable. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to bring Brecky and Bubbles inside a hotel.
No, yeah, we'll keep
True.
them outside and we'll have them sleep near the people who are keeping watch.
Right.
That'll be 15 silver for Brecky and 15 silver for Bubbles to be stabled at the barn, I suppose. And they take your wagon as well. You know,
Okay.
put that.
Mhm.
I have only 12 silver. Is there any way I could just do that?
You can just give them a gold and just say that'll cover everything.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just give them 1 gold to cover Brecky and Bubbles then.
Alright. I'll fork over a gold for my room.
You can always share rooms too if you wanted to.
Okay, well, I'll share a room then.
Well, yeah, won't that still cost a gold per person or no?
Nope, per room essentially.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure if you guys wanted your own rooms or you didn't care about sharing a room.
I'll give 1 gold for Brecky and Bubbles if you can take care of the room.
Fine. Okay. So who's going first?
I guess you are, and I'll go second.
All right. I walk out to the barn where the body is. And just sit on like. What's the barn look like? Or the stable?
It's stable. It's got like a path down the middle where you can walk to. It's wide enough, about 10 feet wide, and it's sectioned off. There's got to be at least maybe 24 individual stables per animal, like one animal per section. But you could probably get both Brecky and Bubbles in the same one. The wagon is not really so much broad inside, but like there's a covered area in the back with like it's kind of like an overhang porch in a sense. So it's not really visible so well, but it's protected from, well, not so much the water from the rain because
Yeah.
it's the bloody point underwater.
hmm
Yeah, I
But
feel like. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say there's like seaweed as the rushes thrown everywhere. There's basically food for whichever animal you brought, so they can stable master, or not the stable master is like kind of grumpy to be woken up this late, but that's part of his job, so he doesn't really care. Well, he does, but doesn't. Shows to you guys gonna have Brecky and Bubbles share a stall,
Sure.
or all right? So he shows them to where their stable is. Looks over to both the shark and the gorilla, and it's like, well, don't really get a lot of sharks and gorilla. What the hell?
It's a sea ape.
We got really lucky.
Yes.
I mean, I know what a sea monkey is. Okay.
Well, it's a bigger, meaner version of it.
He looks down at his salt licking bucket of seaweed that he normally would have fed to the horses, but in this case, like, all right, give me a few minutes. I will come back. I'm gonna go into the kitchen and grab just some late night rations to give to your animals.
Right.
You don't have. I mean, you don't have to. I've got a couple leftover rations that I'm pretty sure will expire anyway soon. I could use that.
Nonsense. It's all covered in your fees that you paid. Basically, my way of saying he's showing you your room or the stables, and he's giving you guys a few moments of privacy.
All right.
All right.
But it's like, so what's up? Are you guys all in the barn, or is just one of you guys?
Well, I'm first, so I'll be in the barn. I'll be just sitting on top of the wagon.
And then, so what? Groc and Dynn, you guys are up in your room.
Yeah,
Groc
because-
definitely went up to the room.
Yeah, I guess I'll be in the room too, since I'll be waking up second shift anyway.
Okay. I'm just sitting on the wagon, looking around the area. Basically, I'll just have my crossbow sort of ready, like hiding, like the crossbow's just underneath my jacket. I'm just sort of like holding the handle just in case.
I'm sorry, real quick. I keep hearing like really heavy breathing.
That might be me. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I wasn't sure. Like, I kept kind of hearing something like in the middle of like all the in the middle of the dialogue, and I wasn't sure if that was like some kind of weird audio thing or something for a second.
Nah, I'll move my mic a little further from my face so that
Okay.
slightly back up.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So.
All right, no, back to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm just sort of like keeping watch over everything right now.
It's relatively quiet while the stable master named Stanley, he introduced himself as Stanley, has gone off to the kitchen to get you just the food.
Yeah.
Groc, upon entering the room, like just finds a fairly open corner and just enters, like sits down and just enters like a meditative state to calm his mind.
Quick question: which one of you guys has a teleportation stone?
Well,
It's still on Pride's body. I'll go and grab it.
Okay, I figured I wasn't sure if someone grabbed it before. I wasn't.
No.
I don't think I heard. So it's just still in his pockets with all of his stuff.
None
Yeah.
of his stuff got
Badly mangled body. It's half digested. He's got like his guitar strung around his back too. Unless you guys left that behind.
No.
No, we got it.
I think we got everything. Yeah.
So what's up? Did you guys cover him in any way? Do you guys?
We got a
you would've
tarp
had, like,
on him.
Yeah, we
He's
put
in the
a tarp
back.
over him.
He's on the back of the wagon with the tarp over him, the same one they used earlier.
Okay.
So I fished out the teleport crystal and just pocketed
Cool.
it. God damn it. Do I need to roll anything? Well,
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
22.
Nice.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's I'm sorry, just give me 1 second.
This sounds bad.
Uh-huh. Yep. 1 second.
Okay, what do you need?
Well,
Was that Ro just now?
Yes.
yeah.
Look at roll 20.
That's morbid.
Yeah.
I decided to make a joke.
All right, so yeah, your perception was basically you hear some muffled voices.
Enough to make out what they're saying.
Well, you were supposed to hear a fucking ghost that I've been telling him, hey, join the conversation already.
I'm not gonna have. Hey, I told you what I was gonna initially do. That's what happened first.
Yeah,
You.
and then you were going to disappear and then do that. You had to give him the inclination that something was happening.
Dear Lord.
Damn it.
Just put professionalism on the screen here and just misspelled.
Damn it. Even as dead, he isn't knowing what he's doing.
Shut
Like
up.
PROFUSHUNALZM.
No
Professionalism.
regrets.
Anyway.
So yeah, you heard weird noises coming from Pride.
That's
Hell. Does
joy.
he? Yeah.
Hold on.
Does he look any
Are
different?
there any candles around? Are there any like doors? Ghosts.
There'd be like, sconce, just like the one. So it's not, well, at this point, it'd just be like the one, I guess, because the stable master would have lit something just so you can find your way to your stable late at night. But for the most part, it's relatively
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah,
Right,
I'd say
well,
there'd be
I'm-
at least one lit lantern.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using thaumaturgy on that to make it bright as shit.
Does Norfinas notice?
Yeah, that with that perception roll, you definitely notice.
Here's a question: do you look at the front of the wagon?
I'm like,
Well, he took the stone from your body.
yeah. I'm like sitting, like, where Groc and I were sitting earlier, that's basically where I'm sitting, but I'm just sort of like facing the other way, depending on where it's like facing, you know what I mean? Sort of like to keep an eye on the place.
Hmm.
Why? What's happening?
You really could be inside enjoying not being outside with a dead corpse, Norf.
Okay, what the hell do I need to roll to know if I'm losing it?
Roll me a
Sorry.
wisdom.
Just have like a Hank Hill blah moment.
Roll me a wisdom.
Nat 20.
Oh my
That-
God.
that's a nat 20.
Yeah, guess where pride is? Look up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
When do I walk in for my shift and just see all this shit and just
It's still too early.
damn it, I want to do something funny.
Well, wait your
Too
turn.
early. It's literally been maybe about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Dang
And
it, I
that-
want to just go on it and just be like, evil spirit, salt the ghost, salt the ghost.
Anyway.
That's table salt. It won't work.
No. So you're haunting me now?
More like I'm haunting that stone. I mean, I needed something you guys would carry around all the time with you.
The two of you hear a voice. Whoa, fuck that. I just gave you powers. I'm not taking it back so soon.
Yeah, I know.
Was
Okay,
that?
real quick, real quick
Yep.
metagame. Why didn't you just take over the bear cloak? You could have become our new owl.
You aren't there, so you don't know.
Yeah.
No. Still, a man can dream.
Anyway. Was that?
Yes.
Well, shit, he must be pissed at you.
I mean, it's not my fault I got ate by a fucking toad.
Okay. I'll take that. Does it help to say that I'm sorry?
I mean, I could give two shits. I mean, I might technically be dead, but hey, I'm still here. Right, just does like a ghostly fucking jig while floating in the air.
The stable master walks in as you're doing a jig in midair. Freaks the. I rolled a 19 for his perception. So
Can I roll deception?
Hi.
as a ghost, he Pride emits a 5-foot glowing light all around him. He is incredibly hard to miss.
Actually, I'm gonna roll deception.
Wow, the only time when dim isn't when the only
where is
time
it?
when pride isn't dim.
$19.
It's a ghost.
I'm sorry, what? Where?
It's a and he's like pointing up at Pride's, and he at this point he's just doing like the Scooby-Doo Flintstones run in circles, like, and all you hear is like the drums running in place before he just books it out the door, dropping all the food that he was gonna bring in for Bubbles and for Brecky.
God damn it.
I mean, it's really good deception, but I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what ghost? You must be sleep deprived. Go to bed.
You could have probably just said that you had just you were using some kind of spell to make a little funny picture or something.
it's just that my perception of the 19 on this guy kind of beats your deception of the 19.
Yeah.
Again,
Fair enough.
because
Fair enough.
Pride's glowing ghostly body is glowing.
Okay. Pride, can you turn off the glow?
No.
I mean, I kind of need a body to do that, and honestly, I don't really feel like possessing anyone at the moment.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Well, to be honest,
Possess your
even
own
if I-
body. Is
I
it
mean, I
possible?
can't technically
you-
do that at the moment.
Would he want to?
Wouldn't it be kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho in the beginning, the first episode, when Yusuke tries to go back and he's just like, go back, and then no, he just like basically sits up in his ghost form still.
Yeah, but Yusuke also wasn't digested.
Yeah.
His body was surprisingly intact for someone who got hit by a car.
That's
Anyway.
true.
I go and pick up the food that the guy stable hand dropped and just give it to Brecky and Bubbles. Pride, is it possible to go invisible? Or to be only seen by certain people? Because the last thing we want is that if you're alive, is to scare the shit out of people. And I can't exactly lie and say that, oh, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't want to traumatize
Well-
people.
You just say it's magic, silent image. Pride would never be able to talk, or it's an illusion, hallucinatory terrain. There are many magical workarounds.
Well,
Sure.
considering I was somewhat proficient with the use of magic before I was dead, I could offer you up a few explanations you pass off. Illusion, familiar, etc. Summon being.
Yeah, but
I
there's
mean,
a
the
problem
horns
with that.
kind of, in this form, I could be passed off as just a demon familiar.
Oh, God. But there's a problem with that. You don't want to know what that is? If
But
they-
I mean, it's not like there are any crazy paladins.
No. The problem is that if they think I'm the one casting it, they'll ask me to decast it.
Oh yeah, shit, good point. Fuck.
Can you go back into the crystal?
No.
You're just
I'm
anchored?
just here.
To
Yeah,
it?
I'm basically
I'm just
anchored to this
anchored.
crystal for now.
God damn it.
All right, well, we don't have any other choice. I'm just going to ask you. Mind if I possess you until morning? Now, let me explain the specifics to this.
Oh, God.
I will not be able to freely make you do anything. In fact, you will still have your own free will. And I promise I won't make you do any weird shit.
We're getting your body back.
Rydra shrugs. I mean,
You
I
can
kinda
possess
want my
Dynn.
body back.
He's the next one on call. He's the next one on watch to keep an eye on your body. Because
I mean, there's a gorilla and a shark.
that too. There's a gorilla. You can possess Bubbles. Hell,
Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. I'm possessing Brecky.
And
Okay.
that is exactly why he's possessing Brecky.
Just to let you know, sharks don't talk.
I know.
look, there's a
Like,
few
you can make
things I
a
want to
bunch of
ask you first.
Okay. Ride's just like slowly floating over to Brecky.
Like he tries to eat you. He doesn't quite recognize you as being pride. He thinks you're just a fish. Big glowing fish. Yeah, exactly. He rolled a
At least for Dynn's sake, can you at least roll animal handling to do this?
I rolled a 12, by the way. Does he bite you?
A 12?
Yeah.
Well, considering I have no fucking armor, my armor class would be normal, so yes.
What happens if you take non-magic damage, though?
Well, it's a
I have
ghost, it wouldn't hurt.
resistance to basically non-magical blunt, piercing, slashing, etc.
So you
I'm pretty sure
can
it seems
still
to
be
piercing.
hurt.
I can still be hurt like any normal ghost. It's just have.
Gotcha.
Would okay, what would Norfinas needs to roll to if he knows this about the ghost damage?
Arcana, maybe? Or wait, would that be dead stuff? Or I guess religion?
Oh, sorry. What was that question?
The question is, what does Norfinas needs to roll to know if ghosts can be hurt?
Roll me straight intelligence.
Okay.
Huh.
11?
I will give you your answer. Just 1 second.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so resistance. So you took 2 damage.
Oh, neat. That's not a lot.
Sad that a ghost can die still.
You motherfucker. All
There's
right.
your answer, by the way.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So you can
Well-
still be hurt.
I mean, yeah, to some extent, but I do have this for a reason. He just holds up his right hand and it. Okay, if you guys ever played Tales of Berseria,
No.
I've played some Tales games, but I don't think Berserk.
I haven't beaten it yet, but I have got a decent chunk of it in.
Anyway. So
all right, Pride's hand just becomes like this weird fucking tendril
Oh.
claw.
It becomes Velvet's hand. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, this can help me in combat, and it just like returns back to normal.
okay, so you can still take
So I'll
damage.
still have 4.
What happens if you
Yes.
what happens if you die again? What happens if your ghost form is destroyed?
Well, you see, it's basic. It's a little bit of do I die or do I not die?
Well, okay. Do you disappear into the nothing and unable to be revived?
Oh,
I'm
well,
not bringing
not
you back. You died already.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know how this works. I do.
What did the voice say? I couldn't hear it that well.
All right. Anyway,
I'm not bringing
basically-
you back. You died already. That's
basically, if I die again,
As a
I'm going
ghost,
to be dragged straight to the fucking underworld. And I cannot be brought back by conventional means.
okay.
Yeah.
Norfinas
Yeah,
is
if
just
you
thinking on this.
Now, if you excuse me, I need to possess Brecky before he fucking kills me.
Well then, maybe a suggestion would be is to not piss off anyone while you're in that form, especially magic users.
Oh yeah, no, especially fucking magic users. They're going to fucking kill me.
Okay. How long before Norfinas' shift is up?
I don't know. How long did you guys want to make your shifts last?
Well, you said it was midnight, so
It's midnight. That's correct.
Anyway, though,
I'll say about
Ghost
4
each.
hours.
If it was 4 hours, then by then our 3 shifts, and we'd only need 2 shifts then, because if we did 4 hours,
Oh well,
it'd be
okay.
like
Well,
totally new.
we'll say 3
Let's see, 2 hours.
up to
anyway, Ghost.
whatever. Yeah.
Brecky needs to make a charisma saving throw. 'Cause
Does
I
he?
doubt he'd be. Well, I doubt. Well, would he be able to willingly let me possess him?
Well, I'll
like I
look-
said, couldn't you just do animal handling?
It's different. He's a ghost. He's literally possessing someone. Besides, Brecky has a -3 charisma, so I really don't see myself beating that. I rolled a 13, so 10.
You do. If you didn't have the -3, you would have almost succeeded.
Yeah, but it's not even close, technically.
But yeah, no, I'm possessing Brecky.
Okay.
Cool.
So
And so do I switch now, or what's up?
actually, I got one more thing. So Pride, you can understand me while you're like this.
You just see Brecky nod to some extent.
Okay.
As best as a shark can nod.
Mm,
Yeah, Brecky can't talk unless you have the spell Commune with Nature or Commune with Animal.
Okay.
No talking from him.
Right.
We need redwood.
Okay. So yes and no answers, okay. While as a ghost, can you pick up physical objects?
Brecky doesn't even move.
You haven't tried that, have you?
You just see Brecky nod, or no, turn around in a circle.
So it's a no.
I think what it is he's literally been a ghost for about an hour.
Yeah,
if
like-
even.
For 2 hours
Yeah.
or so, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs and
I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick.
yep, I'm gonna go upstairs and let the next person on. Just keep
Who
an
was
eye
next?
on.
Was it Dynn or was it
It's
Groc?
Dynn.
It's Dynn's turn.
And Groc doesn't have dark vision, so he's not good at night for dead of the night stuff.
Well, the guy would have left you a lantern at least, so it would have been that.
Anyway,
We already decided on the order. So.
Yeah, it's Dynn next.
I head back up. Would I know which room I'm in?
I'm pretty sure you'd go to the front desk and they would be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. You came in with these other two.
Yeah.
You're up in room 13.
Okay.
Really, 13?
It's a made-up number, okay?
I don't think. Don't hotels not have like a room 13 or something because of bad luck, or is that just a
Getting
floor
off
13?
track.
Sorry, never mind. My bad.
We're sort of on a timeline here, so
Yeah, it's my turn then.
I just knock on the door.
I'll open the door since I know it's my shift anyway. All right,
Dynn.
my turn.
Yeah.
All right. You find anything weird while we were out there?
Rolling deception.
All right, I'm back.
Where is it?
Hey.
Or should I
Deception.
roll? Oh.
Unless you want to inside it.
Yeah.
Well, I have a +5 on insight, so yeah. I win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Okay, what the fuck happened?
Come back inside, I'll tell you.
Fine, what's up?
Groc, you awake?
Groc is like still in his like meditative stance. He just like opens his eyes.
Yeah. Something kind of happened.
Well, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Really?
Look, I need to make puns. It's my thing, okay?
You also don't know that he's actually seen a ghost yet, so.
Well, I mean, his face looks weird, so I can say that just because, like, I don't even know, but I can still say that's just, like, a thing that people say.
Anyway. So, while I was down there, I took the crystal, the teleport crystal from Pride's body, you know, just in case.
Right. Oh, yeah, we know. We figured.
And his ghost came out.
Huh. Alright then. I'd be more surprised if we haven't already fought the undead, so...
We fought the undead, not ghosts. Although we did encounter one. We met a ghost, but that could have been through different means. I mean, would
by all intents and purposes, we are the undead.
Yeah, and we've also talked with a talking light, so...
So... Pride is technically back. But he's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could use that for the bandit fight.
I'll also let you know that while he's still a ghost, he can still take damage. He can still be hurt.
Maybe
So,
not then.
and
Maybe we shouldn't use him then.
well, that's the other thing. He can, well, okay, from what I know, ghosts can take magic, can be damaged by magic, but they can also still technically be damaged by normal weapons, just not as much. And when I asked him the question of, okay, what happens if your ghost form is destroyed before we can put you back into your body? He says that he'll be dragged to the underworld and basically he can never be resurrected through conventional means ever again.
Will he be dragged to the underworld because he's a tiefling, or will he just be there? Will he be sent to hell for no reason?
Sent to hell because he has no ghost body anymore.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ghost.
Yeah.
Are they 150 feet away from Brecky?
I don't think so. We're in an inn, so it wouldn't be that far, would it?
Yeah, you're pretty far away at this point. The stables compared to where room 13 is, I'm going to say it's like completely the other end.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Did Norf take the
Crystal.
stone with him?
Yes.
Yeah, at this point, you guys probably noticed like horns sticking out of the floor.
Also, remember,
I think
you
we
guys
have
are
to roll
underwater.
perception for that.
Brecky can literally swim to the window if you really wanted to.
I think we should.
Actually, no.
That would
no,
be
you see
more of
Brecky
perception.
at the window.
Okay, should we all roll
Hey kids,
perception
want
for
to see a
that?
dead body?
Hey, buddy. Why are you here?
Please roll high for this, thank you.
19.
Yeah.
Should we all do perception or just North?
Just me. I just
Okay.
go, God damn it.
Hey,
Okay.
buddy. What are you doing here? You missed me already?
That's the other thing too. Pride can technically possess people. And
Cool.
and animals.
You bastard. Fuck it, I'm getting some holy water. You must be thirsty.
You asshole,
on.
you do not fucking do that.
You don't force go inside of my shark, dude.
Phrasing.
Where on God's blue ocean do you think you're gonna get holy water?
I don't know, we're in an inn. Maybe they might have some.
Anyway,
We're in-
the point is, we are that Pride is now technically a ghost. And the problem is that if he dies while he's a ghost, we can't bring him back, period.
Fine, we'll have to make sure we take care of this quickly then.
Even then, it's...
Oh, actually, wait, can I ask Pride something then?
Is he still there?
I want to ask... Fine, then I want to ask you something. I'll look to Brecky and ask him.
Another thing. If the thing that he possesses can't talk, yeah, he's very limited in how to talk. If you get my drift.
Question, that's fine. Yes or no questions, that's fine. I only had one question. It can work.
Okay.
Pride, when you're possessing something, if you take damage while as possessing something, can your ghost takes damage, or will the whole body you're possessing just take damage?
That's not a yes or no question.
Okay. Will your ghost take damage if you take damage possessing someone?
You just see Brecky like not as good as
A shark can nod.
yeah.
Okay, so his ghost will take damage. I'm just making sure with ghost this time. His ghost will take damage if he gets hit when he's possessing something.
I don't know what
In this
the rules
instance,
say.
Pride will.
Okay, one other question that just came to mind then. Can you fight as Brecky then? Or whatever you're possessing?
You just see like both of his fins just go up like
He asked me to he wanted to possess me earlier, but he basically said that technically he can't force me to do anything against my will. So if you're thinking about having him possess one of the bandits, it's going to be a tad difficult.
Actually, I was thinking...
Okay,
maybe
at this point though, you guys just see like Pride slowly crawl out of Brecky's body and through the window. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. I can't stay in that fucking shark.
Okay, then take something else over. I prefer you not taking my pet over.
No, you don't get it. His mind is just
Okay,
Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me,
the
feed me.
mind of a shark. They're simpletons.
Okay.
Why do you think I love this guy? He eats. It's what I make.
Anyway, how long can you possess a body for?
I don't know. An hour, a day. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Look, I'm literally just I've only been I've been a ghost for like a few hours at this point.
Okay.
But, okay, so the only thing I was actually wondering about that whole possessing thing is if he possesses Brecky, can he fight as Brecky, and then I don't need to give him commands that often when we fight?
I mean, I could basically take over Brecky and fight, but that would basically diminish my own abilities on my own.
Wait, so you still can't fight as a ghost?
Oh, yeah. I can still fight as a ghost.
Alright.
I mean, on a technicality, I'm not technically a ghost. I'm something called a wraith.
Oh.
What would Groc roll to see if he knows what that is?
For some reason, and I have a very strong feeling of possessing people and general debauchery. That might just be my demonic. Brad just looks himself. I don't know. Can I technically claim infernal bloodline even when I don't have blood?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that same thing. So, like, what's the difference then? What's the difference of you normally?
Yeah, sure. You're still a tiefling ghost.
What would Groc roll to see if he knows the difference between a ghost and a wraith? Like, would that be Arcana?
Same.
Yeah, roll Arcanas.
Okay.
And of course, I'll have to be the one to tell you.
17.
6.
13.
Groc knows. That's about it. Just Groc's probably seen a ghost or wraith in his time.
Mm-hmm.
The battle-hardened adventurer that he is.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll just read off part of the wraith part from this. Right. Wraith. A wraith is a dangerous path for any soul to take. And few have a choice should their life been intertwined with devious arcane pursuits or necromantic corruption. Those who take the path of the wraith embrace the desire for warmth and the hunger for the life they once had. Their energy becomes dark and shrouded in shadow and malice. The will remains.
All right. So I guess when we're fighting the bandits, we'll take out the users first, and we can then have Bride be able to be more use when we fight the others.
Oh, trust me. I'm gonna fucking devour them.
I mean, you've still
Like
got
the frog did
10
you.
days. You got 10 days to decide what you want to do. By then, it's kind of super expensive.
Yeah.
Wait, by 10 days, will he still be just a ghost, or will he pass on?
Well,
No.
10 days is the restriction
Res.
to the least expensive option for resurrection.
Yeah.
And actually,
The one that costs
we
500
can
gold.
even we can even up that if we can find a cleric who has the spell that basically stops his body from decaying.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that
A
one.
preservation spell. Okay.
Yeah, that increases the time by 10 days, I think.
Mhm.
Wow. Well, I mean, this
Well,
is day number 1. Then let's take care of this bandits quickly so we can.
Yeah.
Technically, it's only been half of a day. It's only been
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
4
Well,
hours.
this is day number 1 still. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like since he died around like 10 p.m. I guess, then that would mean that then we don't have until the end of the day for the first day to end.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and get some sleep. Dynn, it's your turn.
I'll take over.
Groc resumed his meditation.
So, well, before you go, it's a
I'll hold on
meditation.
to-
So,
Should I hold on to the crystal then, since that's what Pride's possessing?
well, he's more anchored to it, but sure, if it leaves us alone, I just toss it to him.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks.
Oh boy. Yeah, I just want to spend all fucking night outside. So fun.
Sorry, buddy, but if
You know,
people in
technically
the
you guys-
Walk and talk. Let's.
I know.
You know, technically, you guys could just leave the stone outside, and I can just keep watching the entire night.
We're not
If
leaving it
someone
on to
doesn't-
supervise.
Someone could come along and be like, "Ooh, shiny rock at 3 in the morning. Don't mind
Exactly.
if I do." And like, it's a ghost, and then they probably don't
bird.
take it. Birds
Do
are
you
slow.
want to be exercised, Pride? What happens if
Look,
there's paladins in
I
town?
can remain hidden at least.
I'm still
I
gonna
mean,
keep.
it's not that
watch.
hard to stay out of sight.
Yeah, that would
Look, I'm gonna
work.
just keep watch because I still gotta make some food
I mean,
anyway.
for fuck's sake, I can do this. Probably just he just slowly sinks into the ground, just like flipping you off.
I was
Are
almost
we on?
gonna.
Dynn,
Are we on the ground floor?
No, 13 would be the floor above.
Oh, wait a minute. Pride
You already
actually
did it. Live with those consequences.
shit, hold on. Pride quickly floats back up through the floor. Shit.
Dynn, get him out of here and get to your watch, please.
And that is why we don't trust you to do the watch alone.
Yeah,
Damn it!
good point. Good
You
point.
really did die as you live. Really dumb.
So, Groc,
Come on.
feeling any better?
And I'll just tell Brecky to go back to the stables.
I've been able to clear my mind a bit.
Hmm.
It's just... It's funny. You can kill and kill as much as you want, but as soon as you lose an ally or a friend, that's when it really affects you.
Not as much as it affects the person that came up with the damn plan.
There's no way you could have known.
Hmm.
That's why you always gotta do good perceptions. Like, what do I see? You see giant frogs.
Yep, one of Pride's last rolls was a nat 20 for his death. Oh, hey, frogs. Oh, shit, frogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ended on a high note. And that's funny considering you're a musician.
Anyway,
I mean, actually, I was a musician. Pride can't play instruments on his own now. I still have the proficiencies, though.
Besides
What
Bubbles, who has thumbs, and make him do it.
Yeah.
That'd be great. You can finally teach him music like you want.
Why the fuck would I teach a CA music? They don't know they don't understand the higher qualities of music or art.
anyway.
That's
mean,
what you
it-
wanted him to do.
If people
No.
can teach a monkey to use an accordion to perform in the streets.
Or cymbals.
Yeah, but that was when it was the possibility of having a normal sea monkey, not a fucking sea ape.
I feel like sea apes would be smarter because apes are smarter.
Yeah.
No, I thought that link would work. I'm
What
dropping
is-
a link in Discord.
Oh, is this that GIF that Pride was talking about?
Nope, that is a different GIF.
Okay, what is this?
I
Jawsome.
swear to God, it better fucking not be the GIF that I was gonna post.
Not really. Anyway,
Imagine Brecky was doing it though. And hell yeah, I'd have Brecky learn how to play the drums.
okay, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, I'm going back. So is it just me and Pride and the animals now in the stable?
Yep.
There, now the video can see.
Anyways,
Alright.
Let's go.
Well, then I'm going to. And I guess it'll be me, Pride, and the animals in the stable now.
Yeah, that stable master is now back. He has got the proprietor in hand, and he's
Okay,
like,
Pride is quickly possessing Dynn.
roll that charisma save, Dynn.
Actually, he can willingly let me possess him.
Did you tell him you're doing that?
Dynn, I need to possess you real quick. Look, I can. You can. Look, don't worry.
Whoops,
I'm not
forgot
going to
about
do
that.
anything.
Fuck it, just hurry it up. Come on.
All right. Pride just quickly possesses Dynn.
So the stable master's like pointing in the air.
Hold on. Like, just real quick. When Pride goes in me, I'm like, ugh, I feel like I lost some brain cells.
Anyway,
Look, I can make you fucking slap yourself. You just
You
hear
said you
Pride's
cannot. You said
voice
you
in
can't
your
make me
mind.
do anything. You said you can't make me do anything, so.
Oh
He's-
no, that's what I.
he said
no,
he
I-
wouldn't make you do anything.
I told Norf I wouldn't make him do anything.
Didn't say he couldn't.
You just said he wasn't going to.
Hmm
Whatever. Let's just hurry this up so we can fool them and I can cook us some food.
All right, yeah. You just take the lead. I'm just gonna sit back. I feel like resting.
So yeah, the stable master's pretty much pointing right where Pride was floating before. He's like, right there. I swear I saw it. It was a ghost. It was big. It was blue and it was glowing. And I swear that half elf was talking to it. Stanley, it's too early in the morning for this. What have I told you about drinking late at night? Honest, I haven't been drinking. It was right there.
Look, sir, it might be our faults on that one.
What did you do?
Look, we might have waken him up a little bit, like a little early in the night. We got here. I'm sorry about that. Maybe he's still a little too tired right now. Just don't blame the guy. It happens.
Roll me
And
a
I tried to
perception.
perception.
yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean,
Hey, 16.
I'm going to counter roll that and see if Stanley can roll any higher.
Come on,
No, he
Stanley.
only rolled an 8.
Thank you. I'm good.
But it was right there. Honest. Stanley, go to bed. Yeah, as if I would be able to sleep after seeing what I saw. Stanley, go to bed.
How about this? I could just tell the guy if it helps him, I could cook him some breakfast when he wakes up.
Sure. Better be good breakfast.
Don't worry, it will be.
Let me guess. This is Ghost speaking, not Stanley. You're gonna make him deviled eggs?
Ah. Not really a
Here, how
breakfast
about
food.
yeah, like I'll make him some. I'll make him some deviled eggs with. How about a drink of some spirits to help calm you down?
Oh, for
Ha, ha,
fuck's
ha,
sake.
The Finico laugh from Agretzico.
But yeah, let's get back to the story because
Yes.
it's usually my fault for these. So I don't want to.
Mhm.
Okay. So I guess
No, I'm
it's
still holding on to my gift. It is still going to be relevant.
all right.
Whatever.
But so I guess it'll just be me and so I guess it's just back to me, Pride, and the animals. I guess.
Yes.
Do I need to roll any perception, or was that just because of the ghost thing?
Just because of the ghost.
All right, then I'm gonna start making some breakfast, and if I'll just say this before I start. Okay, Pride, can you please get out of me now?
Phrasing.
Yes.
I'm
Yeesh, I didn't know that's how you felt about it. Pride just slowly, like just walks out of your body.
You know, it's weird. Even with you and me, I still was able to do good rolls.
Phrasing.
I really do have to work on phrasing a bit better.
Anyway.
Sorry, like that one was So, okay, but so I'm gonna make some food if you want to help keep watch and everything with like while you let the other two, our two little pets sleep. If you want to chat or
Alright.
something, I'm game.
Pride, you see just Pride like float through the ceiling up to the roof.
Bless you.
Okay.
Look, and I have only one rule: you can do whatever you want, but don't try to go into the women's restroom while you're a ghost.
You just see Pride's head like poke through the ceiling. That honestly wasn't a thought.
Look, you
God damn it.
do so many reckless things. I'm not sure anymore. Even as a ghost, I can't tell.
Anyway.
But yeah, I'm just gonna cook everything while we keep watch.
How do you
Right,
post? How do you post GIF links in?
Okay, above the one that you posted in the chat.
Yeah.
See that's the format for how to post GIFs and other things in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, it was one of those really stupid links that's like 17 million letters long and not ending in JPEG.
Hmm.
Anyways,
So
yeah, it's a new morning. Nothing happened. You spent the night with your ghost buddy. You wake up and there's kind of like ectoplasm everywhere because
Pride
ghost.
couldn't keep it in his pants.
Yeah.
Remember I said don't go in the women's restroom.
Anyway.
Because at this point it would have ended on Groc's break. Like Groc wake and like kind of like opens his eyes because he continued his meditation in the stall. Or in the stable, and like he just like wakes up, just like, oh, for God's sake, Pride, you better be able to clean up after yourself.
Look, I might have been a master of magic, but even I don't fucking understand ectoplasm.
What color is the ectoplasm?
Blue. We're talking like Mountain
Smurf.
Dew.
Oh, I was
Blue.
gonna say Smurf blue.
Code blue.
Yeah, code blue.
Okay.
Voltage.
Voltage.
It's kind of like Windex colored at the same time.
Uh,
All right.
okay.
Groc is gonna like I assume because of the stable there'll be some kind of like brush or something to pick up after the animals. Groc is gonna grab that and try and scrub away the at least the ectoplasm he can reach.
Okay,
Damn it,
where's
I knew we'd have to pick up after Pride eventually.
okay? So where is Norfinas and Dynn at the moment when this is happening?
They were in the room last, so I guess they probably woken up and made their way down to either the front desk or the markets outside. There's a market outside, as I posted.
Actually, can I roll an Arcana check to see like how I create ectoplasm?
Sure.
If you roll,
Yeah, that's
against-
right.
Oh man, if we could have gotten that one, I would hope that you would have said, "I make goo."
So tell us, Pride, how do you make the goo?
I don't fucking know.
Damn it, man! You rolled a
It
nat
doesn't,
20.
it doesn't say so. It doesn't say shit about ectoplasm.
Then
That's
come
why
up
I'm-
with some
Then-
shit. You
that's
have
why
an
I'm giving you
imagination.
Then why did you
freedom.
ask?
'Cause you
Alright,
wanted
well,
me to
creative
get that answer.
freedom. Creative freedom.
Comes from your sweat glands. You sweat out
It's
goo.
basically ghost sweat. Yeah,
There you go.
ghost.
Well, I
You
guess
could
that's.
probably sell that to an alchemist.
Sure, probably could.
I guess that's
Shit, the popo.
Oh shit! They found me.
It's the Ghostbusters.
Oh no! What are we gonna
We-
do? Who are
we
we
have
gonna
two
call?
We have 2 ghosts in this shit. That's so bad.
Fire trucks, by the way.
Oh no!
Yay.
It's too
Okay.
soon for me to go to the underworld. I only just escaped.
Yeah,
I
sorry
can't go
about
back
that.
to ghost
No,
prison.
you're right.
I don't live that far away from a fire department. I'm not like across the street from it or whatever. I'm only like,
A couple blocks away.
No,
yeah.
that's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
It
Again,
happens.
It
as I
happens.
said, it's a high apartment complex area. So one little old lady 5 blocks away falls and hurts her hip. Everyone's gonna hear that fire truck coming from miles away.
Yep, those first responders.
Exactly. Fire departments are the first responders, not the ambulance.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, real quick, Ghost. The
Yeah.
stuff that I got out of those, like those animals and stuff like that, the frogs and the calamari and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like, do those expire anytime, or how does that work for rations?
You've got a day or two. I'm still working on it that you guys can earn your way of getting a bag of colding. Not holding, but colding for like,
Ah,
refrigeration and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I could use that.
I know you could. You can't afford it right now. Even if I were to just give you like a handy haversack, which is the tiny bag of holding, that's still well out of your price range.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, I'll just toss it out if we have to.
Okay.
More or less what I'm going to give you. I'm not going to give you a bag of holding because that's humongous. That holds like 500 pounds. You want the tiny one.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Or if anything, something to eat. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say. Norfinas walks into the stable. Should I roll perception on the ectoplasm?
Sure.
I'm gonna make breakfast for the 2 guys, like I told them to.
7.
Told them.
Say that Groc already cleaned it all up.
Yeah, so you don't see any. Ooh, this handy haversack, the little one, averagely gets sold for 2,000
Jesus.
gold. Don't worry, after a while, gold means nothing. It's just we've only
Sure.
been playing 5 times. You're still only level 2.
Yeah, we're
that's
still
fine,
early
it's
on.
Fine, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we get
And
it.
again, we're taking jobs from a tiny village. This isn't Alavast.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized something. What would happen if Pride and the teleportation stone were put into a bag of holding?
Probably eventually rot,
Oh, what is
like
it?
the Displacer Beast.
Well,
Pride's
no,
not
the stone is like just
alive.
a stone.
Pride's
Oh, I was thought you were talking about the body. I couldn't say for about a ghost being put in there.
Nothing would happen, but you would not be able to get out because officially it's another dimension.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that would
Shooting
be
star
scary.
meme.
It would literally be the ghost trap from Ghostbusters.
yeah.
Hmm.
Pride can literally be sealed away in a fucking bag of holding.
Good
Yeah,
to know.
you'd be Mafubad.
Ah, that'd be great.
Okay.
But yeah, let's get to the.
All right.
Yeah.
Morning, Groc.
Groc, like you see, like Groc with this like stable brush that's like the bristles are like dyed blue at this point.
Morning, Groc.
Yeah, I
Alright.
forgot about ectoplasm.
What happened?
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, I went
Okay.
through the ceiling to keep watch after Dynn got here.
Basically ghost sweat.
Yeah, I mean, we can sell it. Or have
I guess it's
What-
better.
potion utilizing it.
Hang on.
I
What
guess-
what do I need to roll to see if ectoplasm is actually sellable? Or worth anything?
Probably.
I'd assume another Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana or Intelligence.
Mm.
Mm,
I mean,
wouldn't-
I'd
would-
obviously know if I'd already know because
Yeah,
I've
you rolled
rolled
a nat
a 20
20,
on
so-
what is it? What is ectoplasm?
Well, okay.
But you never really dealt with this. As far as
Yeah.
you guys have been aware, ghosts didn't exist. And so now you're kind of thinking, can I sell this stuff? It'd be like, here, I found alien blood.
Okay.
Can I sell this? Sure.
Rolling
Where?
Arcana.
Still.
20.
Yeah,
Dang.
I think we got it.
Well,
Oh,
as I
these good
said,
rolls.
on the map, as you can see in front of you, Z4 is a market. You might be able to find a little piddly wizard, you know, like in terms of unexpectables, you'd find a little Aussie there. He's not like world-class wizard master, but
Hmm.
An Aussie, not an Edward.
Sadly, our
Yeah.
tiefling's dead, so we can't have him be his boyfriend.
Anyway. Hmm.
so you know, quick money, easy money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
While they're
ectoplasm.
doing all that stuff, like I said, I wanted to make the breakfast like I promised the one guy. Can I do some? Do I need to roll anything for that to see if they like it or anything, or just like a random thing I'm doing?
Roll me performance. Is that what we said that your cooking would be based off of?
Well, I feel like my cooking's always always has the wisdom modifier. Couldn't I just do a wisdom throw or something?
Yeah, okay, because that's what the modifier is. It's your knowledge of how to. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
like if you were going for like special design cooking, fancy cooking, that would maybe.
I'll take a 17.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, if I'm just like fancy cooking, should I just do performance?
Yeah, fancies basically.
Okay, I can do a performance then. It's fine. Oh, come on. Can I keep the wisdom, please?
Should
Yeah, of course. You're gonna use a 17. I mean, unless you're going out of your way to garnish it, but also you're not in your kitchen. You're in
Yeah,
the
I'm not in my
fucking
kitchen. I don't need to go
sticks.
fancy, so I'm fine with this 17 then.
Well,
Yes, I'm
technically,
sorry, but I don't want the I don't want the natural one on this.
Red Larch is still the sticks. We're just even more on the sticks.
Where
Mhm.
the sticks.
All right, so I'll just make them.
We're in the twigs.
We have gone
I'm gonna use
further
some of the
beyond.
calamari and frog legs I have left, and just use that. I'll give the manager some calamari and and then the proprietor some frog. Take out like 2 of each so they have a good serving. Like I'll cook them up and like use some of their other stuff as like extra, so that way I don't need to I can just tell them. I had some extra ingredients left over from some hunts we did. Here, I want that helps me kind of test out some new ingredients too. You want to try some?
Also, there's a market that I just told you about. Try and sell your food.
Oh wait, I can sell it there. Never mind. I'm gonna use their stuff then.
I mean, you could buy ingredients from the market. Dirt. I'm talking copper coins to buy fruit, vegetables, and meats. And then you should have a chart on your sheet saying how much you can sell your food for.
Mhm.
Oh really? I forgot about that actually.
If there isn't, there is in a player's manual. I can look that up real quick. And I'm just giving you guys opportunities to make some quick money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Selling
then I'm just gonna-
ectoplasm, selling your
Okay, so do we have
I'm
any...
gonna make them breakfast and stuff. You guys can go on ahead without me, and I'll meet you at the market afterwards.
Fine. So, back in the stables.
back in the stables. So you're gonna sell cow pies?
No. So I tell Groc that, this ectoplasm could be sold.
Yeah, there might be some kind of
I mean,
small
if you guys give
arcanium.
me some buckets, I could probably make more.
Real quick, while you guys are talking, I'm just gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
We'll take a sample and see, because let's see if there's anyone actually in the markets to see if they will actually buy it, and then let's give them a sample and see if they can confirm it's genuine ghost ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I know,
I'm
but
pretty sure.
they don't know that.
I'm going to say there is a potion merchant in one of these stalls, and he would definitely she would definitely be the person that you would be selling this to.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing too. Is there like a large crystal thing here that we have back in our town?
Yes, there is. I didn't
Oh.
make that map, as you can clearly see.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a large crystal there.
Okay.
Wouldn't it make more sense for it to be at what was the town that was closest? There's like literally next
Wamford?
door. Yeah, Wamford.
Yeah, there's one there too. I think, maybe. I don't know. You guys got to go there.
Yeah.
It's almost
Anyway.
like there's probably most likely going to be one everywhere. Quick travel?
Okay, so I'm gonna take one of the small empty oil flasks that I have left over, and I'm gonna put some ectoplasm into it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Roll me a survival to see how well you can manipulate this ghostly goo.
4.
Groc will also attempt that. 7.
Okay. I'm not saying you don't do it. I'm saying you do it, but I am basing that off of your
Rolls.
rolls.
As
Which is
lo-
for the best.
Yeah.
This is a market in the sticks. You'd probably get top tier from a real wizard
Mhm.
kind of stuff, but this is a sticks wizard.
I know, but at the very least, as long as we can get it authenticated, then we should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Pride, back in the crystal you go. Or
You just see Pride floating there. You know, it's not like I can possess a crystal. You just see Pride's like hand just like touch the crystal.
Well, he's not okay. Who is? Well, then how do you disappear then? Because I'm not letting you possess me.
Come on, be a pal.
Hold on, I've got an idea. You just see like Pride like
Actually, it says
sink
bubbles.
down, and like you just see Pride just looks over at Bubbles.
Bubbles is picking his nose.
Hey, for all you can know, you can technically make him smarter.
Alright, fuck it. This will be the smartest Bubbles has always been. I walk over the Bubbles and I try to possess him.
Oh, Bubbles rolled a 3 minus 3, 0.
Okay.
Yep, I am basically fully in control at that point. Mostly.
All right. Come on, Pride.
You just see Bubbles give you like a thumbs up.
Okay, let's go to the market. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Hey, for all we can know, we can probably get some other stuff here, so might as well look around.
Mhm. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, well, while you are at the market, Dynn, are you back? No, I took that as a no.
Nope.
You see Dynn doing his thing, but he is completely lost in his own world of
Yep.
shopping to
Mhm.
even notice you guys are still there. You eventually walk around, and eventually you find what definitely looks like the potion merchant. She is merfolk. I'm not talking full-on Ariel mermaid tail, but she's of the Triton fish
Yeah.
variety.
Mhm.
She's looking to be about 30 years old. She's blue with flowing golden hair. She's looking really bored because it's not like a lot of people can afford to buy a potion off of her.
Hmm.
But every now and then she will, because all she really needs to do is sell one, and she's more or less met her
I was
quota
gonna
for the
say,
day.
you could probably just have her look like Kokoro from One Piece.
Kami maybe? Nah.
Anyway.
No, Kokoro, because Kokoro's a fucking mermaid.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
butt-flat
no.
fucking ugly.
No, yeah, it took me a second to remember who Kokoro was. If anything, you'd probably be that girl with the giant head with the rabbit at all times. That was with Kokoro.
Oh yeah, granddaughter.
Anyways, no, not Kokoro.
What about Shirley?
Surely you just.
Surely you can't be serious. Anyway.
Okay, so you see a merchant.
Morning.
Oh, morning. First persons of the day, I see.
Yes.
What you looking to buy? I've got potions. I've got potions of water breathing. Just kidding. I've got potions of minor potions, healing potions. I've got water, walk on water. I'm still just kidding. I've got, you name it, I could probably try to make it.
Well, we kind of found something, and we sort of want to know if you can authenticate it.
I can certainly try. What have you got for me?
Well, based on our combined knowledge, we think it might be ectoplasm, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah,
Really?
From ghosts. Right.
Uh-huh. Roll me a persuasion. And she just kind
I'm
of
back.
looks at you, and she kind of just gives you like the people's eyebrow.
8. Shit.
6.
I'm not
Well,
saying no. I'm not saying no, but that's just for the look on her face, so you guys can imagine with
Well,
the 6 and an 8.
We're not entirely sure, but it looks like it was like brightly colored blue, slightly glowing. We just want to know.
She kind of just takes a deep breath. She doesn't believe you for shit, but all right.
Hey, it can't hurt.
All right, show it to me.
I pass her the flask.
She sees the flask. It's got like bits of hay and like seaweed in it. Like those checks before. That's kind of what I was making you do. See how good and clean it was.
I apologize. We sort of found it in a stable. It is not. We found it in a stable. I do apologize.
For all I know, this could be seahorse semen. And she kind of just
Classy.
I'm gonna roll a nature check to see if seahorse semen is
Oh my
bright
God.
blue.
All right.
Depends on what they eat, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
That's an 18.
you know it's not, but there are some phosphorescent plankton that does exist in the real world too.
Pride,
Yeah.
Pride just makes Bubbles like tap Norf on the shoulder, and he just gestures like himself. Like, I can literally show her that, hey, we have a ghost.
Let me guess.
I just-
Bubbles is making the jerk off motion, isn't he?
No, he's like no, he's like just tapping like his
He's
shoulder
making
blade, like
bubbles.
no, like Bubbles just like tapping his shoulder blade, like me.
Shall I roll insight for that?
Probably should be like, is it just Bubbles wanting attention, or is it Pride?
Nat 20.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's fucking Pride.
I shake my head. We don't want that sort of attention.
Very good. I would have totally given you that kind of attention, and shit would have gone south.
Why can I not use this GIF?
Because you're a dead ghost and people don't like dead ghosts.
And there's
And
a wizard
you're
right
really
there.
stupid.
And the wizard would probably get on the phone to the wizard school that she learned at and be like, hey, I got a ghost. That's an endless amount of ectoplasm. And the next thing you know, you guys would probably be hunted.
Yeah.
I would have made that happen, by the way. I would have absolutely given you guys foes.
Because you're that
Mhm.
evil.
Yeah. Yeah, greed runs deep in any world.
Anyway,
What's with all the X's you keep typing?
I'm trying to put a GIF. It's the gorilla walking GIF, but it doesn't want it.
anyway,
You just can't win.
Anyways, so this wizard, she kind of gives you that whatever look, and she takes the jar and she casts identify on it, and that's when she knows that you are now telling the truth. And so you see this look of, for fuck's sakes, what the hell? Oh my god! Her eyes suddenly expand. It's like, this really is ectoplasm. Where did you say you found this?
we kind of found. Well, we're sort of staying at the inn, and we had our wagon park in the stables. We just showed up.
Stables.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Is there any more of this in there?
I showed up
there's-
late. I turned to Groc.
Well, there's probably some caught in the stable's brush. If you want to see if you can commandeer that.
That sounds incredible. Just give me a minute. Just give me a few minutes to close up shop. I can't leave these supplies out for very long.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
Just give me half an hour. And like she's actually no, 5 minutes. She probably just opens up a bag of holding and just starts throwing stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm set. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Now show me where you found this ectoplasm.
Groc.
Groc will lead her to the stable, and
I'll follow behind.
Yep.
Can I roll perception on the potion maker? I want to see, just to see what she has on her, sort of thing.
She has not a lot of really crazy stuff. So she'll definitely have a potion of healing for like 50 gold. She'll have like
The bag of holding.
Oh, like on her bag of no, she has like a little handy haversack. Again, handy haversack is being sold for 2,000. Bag of holding would be a lot more. She's just a sticks wizard, so this probably took her a long time.
Can I try and have Bubbles steal one of the potions?
At super disadvantage.
No, I'm gonna...
Really? Why do you keep wanting to do reckless things?
What do I need to roll to see if he's about to do
This is
something?
Bubbles. Only the gorilla will be blamed.
Do you want us to have guards come after Bubbles then?
I want to roll perception to see if I caught that.
same.
Yeah, of course you notice.
Groc doesn't. Groc is on a mission.
I grab. I catch him before he tries anything. Listen to me very carefully. All right? Just because... am I out of earshot of Groc and the potion maker?
Well, who's showing the potion maker? Groc, you were showing
Groc.
the potion maker? I imagine that the two of you guys would have probably just gone off ahead, and since that sleight of hand did not work, I don't think she would have noticed.
No.
If anything, she would have just been like, yep, that's just a gorilla, and just kind of kept her distance, like, ooh, and like hold her handy haversack closer. It's like, that's big and scary. I'm keeping my distance from that thing. That thing looks like it's gonna eat me.
Okay. I sort of just grab grab Bubbles' hand. Pride, listen to me very carefully here. Just because you're possessing something that is not your own body does not mean that you can cause problems with it. We still have Bubbles here with us, which we do intend to use him, and if you cause problems while in this body, it's going to be hell to pay. Do you understand?
Bubbles just makes a grunting noise, like, ugh.
Can I just sort of roll intimidation for that one?
Depends. How deep do you guys want to get into this argument? Enough that you actually really do want to roll an intimidation?
Actually, I kind of want to do it just to see, like, I kind of want to do this.
Okay. If you guys want to do this.
Alright, rolling
Now,
intimidation.
what would I have to roll as a counter?
15.
I would think like a wisdom of some kind.
Probably survival.
Constitution to see how much you care.
I would think wisdom over constitution.
Yeah, because wisdom's small mind stuff.
I would have said, like, charisma, like,
Yeah, wisdom or charisma.
I'm too
Deception.
charismatic.
So probably deception then.
I was just saying, like, straight up
Okay, well.
charisma check.
Okay, fine.
Go for charisma if you think that would be stronger.
Wait, will he use his or
Doesn't matter. He. Oh,
It would
actually.
be mine.
Yeah, it would be his because the gorilla is just a facade. If anything, the gorilla face would probably be more threatening.
Or at least
Well,
better looking?
shit, I lost.
Well, also, let's just say it this way. You remember when you first met Bubbles and he laid you out, Norfinas, in one single attack. Now there's a ghost possessing this body. You're going to tell this big muscle gorilla what's what? This is like telling a toddler, don't pick up that shotgun. Don't point that shotgun at
Wrong.
What's that you got with you? A knife! No!
No, I just like how you fucking compared me to a toddler with a shotgun.
That's what
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
pretty much.
Bubbles is the shotgun. You're the baby.
Little babu.
Anyways, so yeah, your intimidation did not go so well. Before I lead Groc and the merchant over to the barn, Dynn, you wanted to go do some quick shopping because I'll just say you buy supplies and you take it.
Well, yeah. Can I? You said I could sell my ingredients then too, the frog legs and the calamari.
Yes. Did you want to buy other ingredients first and sell them as a proper meal for more?
Yeah, I could do that.
Cool. I'm gonna ask you to roll me that other wisdom check to see how good you can cook. Actually, this time it might be the performance if you want to add flair.
How about a wisdom and then a performance just for extra?
Sure. Okay.
Wait, do I get advantage or disadvantage on any of these? Just normal?
You're not in your kitchen. You're on.
Yeah. But I'm using my little stove thing, so I mean I know how to use that thing better, right?
But are you buying ingredients first? Because you got to pay for ingredients.
Yeah, I'm buying ingredients first.
In total, right off 1 silver. I was just fucking with you. Ingredients doesn't cost anything.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
ingredients
gold.
don't cost that much. But if I make them into a nice meal and sell them to the public, that could be a good start of business.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be right back for like 2 minutes.
All right, so
Yeah.
Now you can roll that performance to see how convincing you want people to buy your stuff.
wait, since I made all the food, so just still the 11, or can I get the 19 for the advantage?
No, it's the 11.
Had to make sure.
You're not in your kitchen. You don't have your food cart with you.
13 performance.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 and I'm gonna see how many things. Oh wait, no. How many recipes can you cook per day?
Well, I mean, I can make 5 right now of like my special recipes, but
Okay.
then like normal stuff is just like I guess I can just make that anytime. I guess.
You can make 5. Okay, that's great. That's great. In total, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you managed to sell everything, but as this goes, you kind of take the wizard's stall as she left. So you've got an area to do your stuff, but you're not going to be able to join the guys in the barn. Okay, you're doing
That's
something
fine.
completely unrelated. Fantastic. You make about 125 gold.
What? Really? Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay, I didn't expect it to be that much, but I'll take it. That means I have 160 gold,
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
and I'll take. Should I take out all the calamari and frog legs I have then?
Yeah, you are pretty much out of your recipe ingredients.
Gotcha. Just gonna remove it all then.
Oh, that's already 150 gold for Pride's Resurrection.
How do I delete something from here? Oh, here it is. I got it. I still have the ink sac too. I don't know if we can use that for anything. Check if I can get that turned into any, like, used for anything.
Nah.
I'll just do it next time.
Anyway.
I just found that my phone has conversions, like distance and temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Hmm.
I didn't know it did that. That's
All right.
incredible. Sorry, back to topic. Yeah, so you got yourself 125 golds. These are river folk. This is the river. They've never seen cooking like this. They're just kind of used to like boiled fish for the most part.
Boiled
Alright.
potatoes.
Exactly.
And seaweed.
They're used to just simply, they are simple folk, and they don't really get proper chefs around here.
Okay, then I guess I'll just do a little advertising then before we switch it off to them. I guess I could just be like, well, folks, if you like what you got, then I'm actually going to be starting a business very soon. If I'm ever in the area again, you guys can. I'll definitely stop by and sell it and set up shop here for a day or two. And I guess that's it. Do I need to do anything like performance or charisma or anything like that?
You did your performance already. That's what you got your 13
Oh
for.
yeah, I mean for like the advertisement or something.
That'd be persuasion.
Persuasion, I guess. I'll just do that real quick. I mean, it doesn't really affect anything, but if it does
No.
anything, I mean, why
It's
not?
a flavor roll. I constantly, in my game with my other friends, I'm always rolling just vanilla fluff rolls. Just they have no effect, but it's just to add to ambience.
No, that's
Mhm.
fine. I rolled a 13, so what I just said would be decent enough for that. Like, I could probably go like much better if it was like natural 20, or I could just come up with like a super
Yeah.
awkward advertisement if it was like super low. But 13, about what I said before would work.
You see, like
Mhm.
this 15-year-old dragonborn kid walk up to the stall. I like cookies. Can you like make cookies next time?
Yeah, definitely. I could see what I can come up with next time. Just if you got anybody who can give me some good ingredients, I can help make it. I'd be down for it.
Cool. And then he just walks away. He's like a dumb-looking dragonborn from the sticks, 15 years old. Probably got 3 brain cells that he's borrowing from his neighbor.
Hey,
He's got a
Dynn
piece
feels
of hay in
offense to
his
that.
mouth and a straw hat.
No, the piece of hay goes out through his straw hat, and you're kind of wondering if it kind of went through.
Hey, Dynn feels offense to your dragonborn comments.
He's from the sticks. We're talking redneck
I'm just
hillbillies
messing.
here.
I'm just messing.
Besides, why would you feel offended? You're not a fucking dragonborn. You're a kobold.
Yeah, that's true.
If anything,
Actually,
according to the books, kobolds are usually dragon slaves, not dragonborn, dragon slaves.
Mm-hmm.
but Dynn's just pretty chill, so he doesn't really, doesn't mind anybody honestly, unless like they cause trouble.
Back to the barn.
I'll mute my mic so I don't say anything.
So does North and Pride meet up in the barn?
I assume you just kind of followed Groc and the potion maker.
Mhm.
How good of a job did you guys do cleaning up again? That was
Groc, so I'm not sure. I don't think he did the cleaning. So
I don't think you guys did a roll. You guys just did the survival to try and scoop up the goo.
yeah.
Yeah, I worked on it a bit. It just like so that we wouldn't get in trouble for that.
I'm gonna retcon these rolls, and then I'm gonna ask you to do
Shit.
dexterity. You think dexterity is for cleaning up?
I would think something like that.
Maybe. Would
So
I
it's
have
not
to roll?
exactly like a sweeping skill. I mean,
Yeah.
could be agility, athletics,
Sleight of hand.
athletics.
I would be fine with athletics. That's my best thing for rolls.
Yeah, sure. I mean, curling involves
Yep.
sweeping, huh?
Not that it matters.
Okay, let me go. God damn it. I should have just went with Dex. 13.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on something. I wanted you to roll low, because the worse job you did, the more ectoplasm there is.
Okay.
Duh.
This should be fine then, right?
Exactly. You were gonna say you wanted to roll, but then that nat one, perfect. There is blue goo fucking everywhere.
And basically, Pride gets to pay for a good chunk of his own fucking resurrection.
Pride's a methy boy.
Anyway.
But
So you
yeah, I
see-
mean, Groc only wanted to, so I guess it just like Norfinas
Well,
doesn't really need to roll anything anyway.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I showed up late, so.
Yeah, so we'll keep Grocs.
Yeah, that is fine. And as I said, the worse you did, the better, because that means just how much ectoplasm there is everywhere for this wizard to totally want. And so
Okay.
she's just kind of go around and she's going to collect, and she's just going to start gathering.
Shit, we gotta work out pay, don't we?
Maybe.
Pride just holds up like 5 fingers and just like
Is-
taps the palm of the hand. This is what Pride's making bubbles do.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, I see.
I should probably roll inside. Wait, do I actually see him do this?
Yeah. You
Okay.
see a big gorilla stick out its hand and as if say pay now.
14.
Well, you totally can see.
16.
Wouldn't I
You
have
guys-
to technically roll a performance check for this?
No, it's not very hard to perform opening a hand and pointing
With-
to it.
So like 5
okay.
fingers, like pay like this much. Paid this much.
Okay, she gives you 5 copper.
No. So wait, how much is the ectoplasm actually worth?
Well, how? Oh,
Well, I'm talking-
this
yeah.
this is. I know I'm getting a character voice.
Right.
And so the wizard looks at the gorilla as if indicating for money, and she looks to you and is like, "Oh,
He
Oh,
doesn't speak for us.
Oh, okay. I can give you a ration. Is that what he's asking? He wants me to feed him?
Don't
Just,
worry,
just ignore.
just ignore the monkey.
He's not fully trained
you
yet.
just see Pride make Bubbles just like fucking pinch the bridge of his nose.
Your gorilla's kind of scaring me. And so she
I've
kind of
Yeah,
scoots around.
He just holds up like a hand.
Ignore the
Okay.
big ape. He hasn't been trained yet.
Okay. Ghost, can I
Yeah.
make Bubbles right in the sand?
That will probably be intelligence.
Well,
I
Bubbles,
mean, technically, I can make
Yeah.
him right in the sand.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
you can make him do whatever. He failed his charisma saving throw. As far as you're concerned, he is your meat puppet. You can make him literally do anything except for talk. You can make him tap dance. That would require performance, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm writing 25G into the sand. Bubbles just stands over and just points down.
Oh, he can write. Well, why didn't you guys say that he can write? Of course.
That's the first time we've seen him do it. Okay.
The dumb ape's full of surprises,
Yep.
No.
Okay. So
and that was a jab at Pride, not Bubbles.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. The wizard reaches into her handy haversack and pulls out 25 gold coins, and she is promptly ignoring you guys at this point as she is gathering all the ectoplasm.
Real quick,
I'm
sorry,
going
real
to-
quick, Ghost. Oh,
Groc?
sorry.
Sorry.
What's up, Dynn? You're not there, so what's
Oh
up?
no, I was like out of game because I was kind of wondering. So they already got paid for the ectoplasm, right?
Yeah, 25 gold.
Before
Could they have actually negotiated a higher price before Pride did
I get the
thing?
feeling we could have. At the very most.
It's a bit late now.
Groc,
Exactly.
Yep.
That's why I'm asking now because it's already late.
Groc, grab the monkey, would you please?
It's a bit late now. I was gonna give you a lot. I'm sorry.
Pride.
I'm really sorry.
Groc,
I really hate you, Pride. I really.
Shut up. It's not like we can't make more.
Groc,
It's very true. That is very true.
And
And I'm-
besides, 25 gold. Still a significant sum.
I was gonna offer
Groc.
you at least 3 digits, but okay.
Groc,
Uh,
grab the monkey.
Groc pinches his brow with like Bubbles, and like he does like that snap and point thing, and he's just like pointing at the exit of the
Yeah, the stable.
stable. That's it.
Pride, are you just trying to derail everything we're trying to do to bring you back?
Maybe. That's me, by the
You
way.
just ride like. Okay, you just see Bubbles like right out. All right, can I stop possessing the fucking gorilla at this
You-
point?
You can do a perception check to make sure you're alone.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I imagine that's something you guys would have done for real.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yeah, the 19. 19. Not so much that you see you're alone, as much as you go until you can see you've got the privacy.
Yeah.
So, like, on the map, Z6 is the stable. You guys have loads of room to get private area.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I said Z. I say Z in Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
I know.
Canadian.
Do you say Z in Australia too?
Z. Z. Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter, but it's one of those things like, I can, so I will.
Mm.
Like adding a U to a lot of words.
Okay, we go
Right.
to like... Yeah, we just go to somewhere where we're alone. And we know that
Mhm.
we're alone.
Yeah, you get that. You
Yep.
you do your stuff and you find a place like that.
Pride, out here now!
You just see Pride walk out, like just pinching at the bridge of his nose. Why the hell would you guys have them listen to a fucking gorilla?
Well, maybe
We
the gorilla...
told them to ignore you.
Plus, they're going to... Hey, you work with saw and hammer. You know they will always take the first fucking price that they hear.
Especially if it's low.
Yes! They want to save money. We could have basically got enough money put aside from selling the fucking ectoplasm. Now if we were to try and sell it to her again, she's gonna go with 25 gold all around.
It's too bad the person who's taking marketing in real life isn't there.
We could have upsold them to the point where they would have taken it. My
Again,
God.
it's not like you can't make
Narf.
more.
We can
Narf,
make...
We're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Do you honestly think anyone's out here has enough money to afford a resurrection?
No,
It's
but
not
we could have taken a chunk out.
Yeah, roll an intelligence check, and depending, I will explain what I was going to charge and why. There you go.
Nat 20.
Just a basic healing potion costs 50 gold coins. The basic of simplest of healing potions. She had a couple potions. 25, that's not even a healing potion.
I
Probably got...
I just pulled my face down with both my hands. Pride. She's a potion maker. She makes 50 gold for every potion she sells, or more. 25 doesn't do anything.
I've got an idea. I look
What?
around. Are there any more walls? Are there any, like, walls?
Of course. Have you seen the map that I posted?
I am fucking walking through them all to make more ectoplasm.
No!
I'm gonna have to roll a check to see how well you guys are hitting at this point now.
Right? Just doing this while he's flipping you off as well.
It's fine. I rolled a
Pride, you
9.
Idiot!
I really don't feel bad about your death anymore.
And Pride just gestures at the amount of no one around them.
Pride. We just established
Yeah.
that we found ectoplasm in a stall. In a stables. If we were to go to her and basically say, hey, we found more, she's gonna think something is up. Even if she does identify that this stuff is ectoplasm, she's gonna think she's not gonna buy any more from us.
I've got an idea.
Or they might put out a contract saying this inn is haunted. Please get rid of the ghost.
I've got an idea. Got an idea.
Oh my
What's up?
God.
Can I manipulate the ectoplasm in any way? To, like, write out a message in it?
Oh, so
sweet.
you mean like, finger paint with ectoplasm?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say you pretty much ooze ectoplasm from your orifices, but I'm gonna have to make you do Arcana to see if you can control the sweat in your hands to write it out.
Groc, help me for the love of God.
It's gonna look like a 5-year-old wrote it with his left hand, non-dominant hand. What are you trying to write out?
Do I know any of the history of the inn at all?
Probably history check.
Oh, jeez, make me look. So I'm gonna have to make this up on the fly.
Like any form of deaths or murders that occurred in the area?
I'm not prepared for this kind of backstory. I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, same here.
Sure, roll me a history check with disadvantage.
I gotta
11.
I gotta disappear for a sec because I gotta go deal with something. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Actually, how much time do you have? Because I want to end it pretty soon because I got shit to do tonight.
Mhm.
I'll be gone for
like-
maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. We're gonna wrap it up pretty soon.
Okay.
Pride, do you even want to be resurrected?
Well, I mean, I can't play instruments as a ghost, so...
That's not what I asked.
But yeah, I kind of would like to, but...
Then I need you to think before you act. I mean, we can't afford to draw attention to this, to ourselves on this kind of thing. I mean, Ectoplasm is not a common resource you just find. We lucked out on this one, but we won't do it again.
Yes, and I know that. Besides, it's not like we're gonna stick around here for a little bit while more. Anyway, and after we leave, rumors are gonna start spouting about a ghost.
Yeah, and we'll have destroyed a person's business.
No, you wouldn't have.
Alright, yeah, we
would've
wouldn't have.
actually-
You would
No.
have.
We wouldn't have. Who wouldn't want to come around to see a tourist attraction of a haunted stable?
This isn't a tourist attraction. This is a roadside inn in the sticks where people are most suspicious.
I'm gonna say with that history check, at least the 11, you know that in Wamford, the next town that's literally about 2 miles away, there are reports of the Wamford bat, a giant bat-like creature, and these guys are pretty terrified of going out at night, that they just lock and bar their doors, fearing that the Jersey Devil is gonna come and take their children away.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
And they don't know that.
Hold on, I'm just gonna fucking write out. I'm just fucking writing this on the wall. And
Okay.
just in infernal.
Okay.
There.
Cryptic.
There. A whole bunch of nothing.
Let me
Pride.
guess. That's infernal. That says red herring.
No, it's just. Yeah, it basically is red herring. It is just gibberish.
Pride. I need you to be smart about this.
You do not understand a thing about entertainment.
No, but I do understand and the concept of death. I have had to deal with that with my survivor's guild. And for a second there, I had to deal with...
death twice.
You haven't dealt with battlefields. Survivor's guild. And I had survivor's guilt for what happened last night. But you are very quickly trying my patience.
Well, you shouldn't be guilty over my own death. Honestly, it was just unfortunate circumstances.
At this point, Groc just storms out. He has had it with Norfis, or with Pride's attitude.
And besides, people will come far and wide to see a mysterious ghost.
Don't know that, and he leaves.
Honestly, no one understands entertainment.
So Dynn's having a great time, completely oblivious to what's going on. He's cooking up a storm. He's Emerald Lagasse at this point. He's going bam, bam, bam.
And
every now
Pride
and
is
then.
just starting the urban legend of Ziegfear,
Hey.
the haunting ghost of Barge White Inn. A ghost no one has seen, but they found ectoplasm in writing only at one time ever.
Well, you did say you kind of went through the bottom, the floor of room 13. So the people
Oh yeah.
in room, I don't fucking know, room 7, who were right underneath you, was trying to
Yeah,
make
they
it
would have just seen like dangling legs.
Hey,
cows.
I'm back.
I was
What did
gonna
I
have
miss?
it. Groc was expressing how he's really upset at Pride for dying because he's got a survivor's guilt.
And
Ah.
Pride's just working at starting an urban legend.
Oh
to
my
Yeah, he
drive
got so
more
basically Groc got so
customers to the inn.
mad at Pride for being so lackadaisical about everything,
Yeah.
that he stormed out and just left Pride with Bubbles.
Okay.
And all the survivor's guilt in regards to Pride's death is completely gone.
It's like, you can fucking go and die again for all I care.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pride's just standing there with his arms crossed and just nodding at his handiwork. All right, then. These people will see a lot more business in the future.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
It's an assumption.
Mm-hmm.
And assumptions can come and bite you in the ass. Anyway.
I know.
Where was North
Bride
during all
is
this?
gonna work on possessing bubbles again.
Norf is wherever you wanted him to be, because you guys all went behind the building, and so where were you before you got your phone call?
It wasn't a phone call, something else. But yeah, North was with Groc and
Groc.
Pride, but then,
Mhm.
but that was before Pride started writing on the walls and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
mean,
I'll just have him outside.
Okay.
So.
I imagine it was just one of those things like, well, what can I do to stop a ghost? It's a ghost. It
Yeah.
just kind of phased right through me.
Okay, I'm gonna tackle this ghost. You just go right through him and hit your head on the wall.
I mean,
I don't
Bricky
know.
bit him.
I'll go and find Dynn or something.
You remember you left Dynn at the market stall. So Z4. There aren't too many stalls around. You can tell that a lot of them, like with all the Z2s around, those are like cattle pens. So this
Yeah.
is kind of, farming in a sense that a lot of some of the merchants that have been being waylaid and all that stuff, not a lot's been coming through. A lot of these Z2s are rather empty. So it's not too hard to find him at the market stall. And again, he's totally Emerald gassing it there. He has a bit of a crowd watching him. He's going, bam, bam,
Okay.
bam.
So, do you want me to roll perception or?
Yeah, for fun.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
15.
You hear the bam. You see the crowd. I'm going to say that you come back while he's cooking, and Dynn, you're still going to get the same amount of gold that you got before because it takes time to cook. It's not like click,
Yeah.
done.
I just go behind the stall and say, "Hey, what's up?" So Pride kind
Are
of
you
fucked us
muted?
over.
Dongo, are you there? Are you muted?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was reading something.
Still good. I'm like that all the time, trying to read the book, try and catch up. Okay, if these guys are going to do that. But anyways, go ahead.
What am I doing? Sorry.
You're talking
You
to
were
me.
in the middle. Yeah, you're talking to Norfinas because I'm saying that you're in the middle of cooking. Like the cooking that I say you were doing before. Cooking doesn't just happen instantly. It takes
No,
time. to
yeah.
cook meals.
What? Okay, so what did Norfinas say? I'm so sorry about
I
that.
said Pride
reading
kind
a
of
manga
fucked us
thing.
over.
What else is new?
Well, actually, have you made any gold off of this?
He's in the middle of cooking, so
Okay.
he has not made any yet.
I have a good feeling. Trust me.
Okay.
I always have a good feeling about it.
Well, wait, did know about the ectoplasm?
I mean, no, I was making breakfast, so I never even went to the stable.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did
well.
not join you at the stable. He stayed behind because after the potion maker left, she kind of left her booth unoccupied. So Dynn was like, "Fuck that shit, free
Yeah.
booth."
Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, I didn't know anything about the potion maker. I was just randomly walking, and I found an empty stall. I could use it.
Exactly.
okay.
That sounds illegal, but it's okay because it's
A little.
D&D.
But anyway, no. Well, here's the thing. While Groc was on duty, apparently Pride made ectoplasm.
Gross.
Yes, but here's also the other problem. While we did clean up the no, we didn't actually clean it up. We did manage to get some and took it to the potion maker, who is still not back at the stall. Wait, at her stall. Wait, will I actually know the location of where the stall was?
Yeah, sure. It's not a big place.
Oh shit, this is actually her stall. Anyway,
Are we gonna steal stuff from her? Is that why you asked?
no,
She
she
took
took
everything.
she took everything.
Okay, just making sure. That's why I was curious why I asked, because it seemed weird.
Yeah, but I will
Same.
suggest that she's probably going to come around later and have a go at you, because I'm guessing she paid for this. The
Just
rental
for fun.
space.
Just for fun, I want both Dynn and Norfinas to roll perceptions, just for fun.
Damn, really? Thanks for bringing that
7.
up now. I'm pretty sure he would not have noticed.
No, don't worry. This is for me. This is for me.
I got 7.
Okay, never mind.
11.
It's fine. It's fine. That was for me.
Got a convenience store chain.
Yeah, right. Sorry, continue on with
Okay.
your story.
So, we brought her some mysterious goo we didn't really know about, if you catch my drift, and see how much it will be worth. She identified it and knew instantly that it was ectoplasm. So, she asked us where we found it. We took her to the stalls, and Pride, while basically possessing bubbles, asked for 25 gold for the whole amount of ectoplasm he left at the damn stalls.
I'm guessing from your attitude, you could have gotten more, right?
You have no idea. She makes 50 gold from each potion she sells, or more. And ectoplasm is worth a lot. And the problem is that Pride also fucked over any sort of future amount we can get from her, because she probably only wants 25 per X amount of ectoplasm, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, maybe next time when you go do business, let me keep Pride with me, okay?
Even then, we told her to ignore him. But you know how she is. How business people are.
Yeah, and considering it is a monkey that can do funny things, I'm pretty sure that will keep the attention of anybody.
Anyway. Look, I don't know where Pride went off to, or Groc, for that matter. So I'm gonna look around. I'll meet you back at the end.
Well, if Groc's with him, hopefully he'll keep him under control a bit.
Doubtful. The last time I saw him, he was trying to make more ectoplasm and write on walls with it.
Oh, come on, it's the middle of the day. Let's see.
He doesn't.
Actually, here's a question.
What?
And does Norfinas still have the stone?
Yeah, Norfinas would still have the stone. Or no, I have the stone.
No, you probably gave it to Groc because you came back upstairs.
Oh yeah, Groc was the third shift, so Groc must have it then.
Yeah.
Groc threw it on the ground. He doesn't want to be anywhere near Norfinas or near Pride right now.
So there's a
shit.
shiny stone just floating there on the ground.
Actually,
Because
Pride
Norfinas.
would be still possessing bubbles, so Pride would just be walking around with the stone as bubbles.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's Brecky?
He's still at the stable, or unless Dynn took him.
Oh wait, no, I never went to the stable, so yeah, Brecky
Yep.
would.
There goes Brecky right now.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, he is fast, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess. Can you go? I guess what are we doing right now? Because
Well, you're still cooking, and I'm about to just walk around.
Here, I'll just ask North then. Do you think you could head back to the stable and get Brecky for me? I didn't really have any chance to grab him on my way over to the market. So.
Sure, why not? Just remember, we got stuff we gotta deal with.
Oh, don't worry, I'm already making some decent money. I've already sold 2 things and made 25 gold off each. If it goes like this, I can get I think I'll have 125 by the end of it.
Yeah, but remember, we're trying to track these people down. If they move or catch hints that we're tracking them, it's gonna be it will take longer.
Or now you
No.
have bait for bandits with all the gold you have.
Anyway,
I mean, I was gonna say something similar anyway, but
yeah, I'll go and
what
grab
is-
Brecky.
Thanks.
I'll go off and get him.
All
now.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, all right, who ordered the frog leg special?
Me. That was me.
All right, pay up.
Yeah, just take it.
Number 25.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just doing that just for a little flavor thing. But yeah, you go do your thing next. I'll just still be here until everybody else is done.
Okay.
Yeah, by the time North gets back to the stables, Pride would probably be back there with Bubbles holding onto the stone.
These frog legs are totally delicious.
I know.
All right. So back at the stables. Rolling perception.
Back at the stables. Yeah, you see the wizard. She is.
Nat 1.
You don't see the wizard.
You don't see the wizard. All you see is that the walls are now spick and span clean.
So
she
must-
is gone. She is
she must have
high and
left.
dry and gone, and she definitely got her gold's worth.
More
Damn
than
it,
her goals.
pride.
She probably went back to her wizard tower to make potions with all the fucking ectoplasm.
Then yeah, I don't need to worry about her going back to her stall anytime soon. Then.
Probably not.
She's made her quota. As I
Okay.
said before, these guys live in the sticks, and so yeah, sure, she charges a lot for potions, but this is also a main road. They probably get a lot of travelers, so people who
Caravans.
all she needs to do is yeah, exactly. She just needs to make like 1 sale, 2 sales a day, and she has made her rent.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
then I guess, yeah.
I just go to where I think Brecky is. Do I
yeah.
see Bubbles and Pride there?
Not
Not with
I don't
that
know.
nat-
Do you see Bubbles and Pride?
Not with that nat 1.
Well, that was more for just seeing the wizard.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Roll again.
no, I was asking more if Ro was still here.
Oh,
Yeah,
8.
Does he see you, or are you somewhere else?
I mean, unless Bubbles and Brecky weren't sharing the same stable.
They were.
Well, they were,
were.
but I thought you only got Bubbles and you kind of left Brecky behind.
We did.
Yeah, but I believe he
Bubbles
said he
would've
went back to.
or
Yeah,
Pride
he
wouldn't
would.
have went back to the stables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I probably would turn around and just notice him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you notice with Pride and Bubbles, and Brecky's more or less, I guess, in the stable, unless whatever reason.
Okay.
Mhm.
Brecky, come on. Let's take you to Dynn. Do I need to do animal handling or?
Well, you got a nat 20 when you did that first animal handling.
Yeah, but you asked it. I'm gonna let you do it. It's just for fun.
Sure.
It's no penalty. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, 12. Yep.
I was holding
Oh.
out for a nat 1.
He
But
just
yeah,
bites my
that's
hand
fine.
off. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Pride just walks out of Bubbles' body. I honestly, while I have this infernal desire to possess people, I just don't fucking like the feeling of that. Besides, how the hell was I supposed to know how much ectoplasm is worth?
If you don't know, don't ask. Or don't say, hey, let's sell it for this much. You even told us that we should try and haggle or don't buy anything from Saw and Hammer because they run a pawn shop. That was the last episode, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For,
Oh, yeah.
for those, if this is your first episode, yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, Ghost, thank you for mentioning my marketing degree.
Yeah, you're welcome. I pay attention to these things.
I was like I had that whole thing muted. I didn't want to.
Norf, how long have you been a
Aw.
fucking ghost?
Define ghost.
How long have you been an ethereal fucking spirit that can't interact with anything physical, where you are denied every single fucking bit of passion that you once had, and having nothing but a unsatiable hunger for warmth?
You can't sleep either, right?
And I am not capable of sleep. All I do is just float here.
Oh my god, you're Alphonse Eric.
Oh, yeah.
And I am not able to move myself 150 feet away from that crystal unless I am possessing someone. And I absolutely hate forcing someone to do something against their will.
If that is the case, then maybe you shouldn't try and screw us over when we're trying to make the gold to get your body back. Right? I just talked to Dynn. He managed to get, is in the process of making a lot of gold for your resurrection. Hell, I think he said he had like 100 gold already.
Look, you still have that last jet.
Groc has that one.
Good luck.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let me do my usual thing I did with the last one. We could probably get a good bit of money from that.
That reminds
I
me.
still have
Groc-
my magic. I still have some of my magical talents.
Wait, that reminds me. Groc was with you last. Where is he?
I don't know. He stormed off.
What did you do?
I might have coated an entire wall with ectoplasm and written gibberish and infernal.
I'm rolling insight just to see if he did anything else, because I wasn't here. 15.
I did not.
He pretty
Right.
much wrote the abyssal.
Physically, he
equivalent-
didn't, but it was more of his attitude that was.
Okay.
He did exactly as he said.
He did exactly as he said, but it wasn't just that. It was his whole attitude about the whole thing.
Yeah, but
That-
Pride really
that-
doesn't care about other people's feelings at this point.
That
It feels
that
like.
genuinely blew
Yeah.
Groc's fuse.
Well, you must have did something to piss Groc off, and since we both know him, you know he doesn't get pissed off that easily.
Yeah, I know.
So what did you do?
He died.
Pride just shrugs. Honestly, I have no fucking idea. All I did was write in infernal a bunch of gibberish.
Wait, what did you
Basically,
write in Infernal?
Oh, nothing, just random letters.
No, you don't need insight for that.
Completely
He literally,
gibberish.
he literally that Ziegfer that you see up there.
I
That's-
literally wrote
Oh, it's actually here.
Ziegfer.
Yeah.
On a wall in ectoplasm.
Wait, so do I need to roll inside again?
I don't know.
You don't need to.
Is it literally just gibberish, like just random keys? on
It
the
is
keyboard?
just something completely fucking random.
Okay, there you go.
Ugh.
Mhm.
You do realize
Honestly-
if anyone else can read Infernal, they're just gonna pick that out, right?
Actually, that's the whole hope. Now, let me explain to you this.
Oh my god.
A quiet backwoods inn. One day, ectoplasm suddenly appears out of nowhere. On only one day, the words Ziegfer are written in the ectoplasm. Clerics come around, paladins. They don't find anything. Interesting, wasn't it?
I'm sorry to just say this real quick. Ro, you do know that stuff only works if you start the rumor first, then do the stuff?
What are you
There's
talking
no
about?
actual.
Yes, in
Like,
Pride.
there's no actual rumor about that ghost. Like, sure, like
Ro knows that, but
fine.
Pride may not.
Yeah.
That's-
Stable master was claiming a ghost the night before.
Hmm?
The
Yeah.
stable
A
master.
ghost,
But
most
no one
likely-
really
night
but no one
before.
really believed him.
Yeah,
Well,
nobody
And then
really knows.
ectoplasm showed up.
Pride.
Yep.
Pride.
Either way,
That may sound like a genius plan in your head. But in mine, there are so many holes that you can't even catch fish in that net. First of all, they're going to think that everything was hunky-dory until we showed up. Then, you know what happened when I was on watch when you showed up? Do you know who showed up then?
Yeah, stable master.
Exactly. Wait, does Norfinas know about Dynn's interaction with the stable master?
Nope.
I guess I didn't mention it.
Unless Dynn said something.
So,
Well, no, yeah,
No.
like you guys went to the stables. I never actually said anything, did I?
no.
no, it's never been mentioned to us.
Okay.
Well, Pride knows. Pride knows. He was inside. He was.
That's
like,
if Pride
Pride would
reveals
know.
it. So,
Yeah, it's the whole point of meta. You can't just be like,
Yeah.
I know this
Oh
because you
no,
say
no,
it
no,
now.
no.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. Sorry,
Stable
sorry,
master
my
Solomon.
bad.
so
And you know what he saw? Pride's tail just like twitches like through the wall and out. He saw a demonic figure floating, talking with someone.
yeah. So, you do realize that unless you've interacted with them a bit more, that they're just going to wave it off as some sort of, oh, the guy must have been drunk, or the guy must have been sleep deprived.
You forget. I also did accidentally float through the floor of our room.
Did anyone actually see you?
Room. I don't know. But it's that thing. And let's not forget the wizard who bought the ectoplasm. Kind of fishy how the stable was coated in ectoplasm.
Unless she goes around blabbing that, oh, I found ectoplasm in the stables. No one will really care if a wizard had ectoplasm.
Well, do you want me to coat the entire fucking inn in
No.
ectoplasm?
Because then, what will happen if the wizard starts investigating where the ectoplasm came from? What happens if she pieces together that we were the ones that brought that you came with? What happens if they send paladins and clerics to exorcise you, which means you can't come back?
Here's the thing. I don't follow the rule of many other ghosts. I am completely bound to that stone. Unless that stone is destroyed and I'm defeated in combat, I'm not really going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I can't be put to rest like a normal ghost.
Do you want to test that theory?
Quite frankly, I don't.
Exactly. Don't do anything unnecessary, because what happens if they figured out that we brought you here? They could prevent us from letting us back into the town. They could
please,
also.
This place isn't even a town. It's just a small little settlement built around an inn. Real
Pride.
towns over.
You know the stuff we found at the bandit camp? Wait, did I actually tell him what was at the bandit camp?
Bandit camp?
The bandit camp. Yeah, the one we found earlier.
What did you find? You found a bunch of people that were sleeping.
Yeah, but you also said
the bandit camp.
no. But you actually said that there was some of the missing supplies there.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. That part. Yeah. Yeah. You would have seen that with your perception. You didn't see the frogs because you weren't looking for the frogs. You were looking for the
But
bandits.
wouldn't
that were
Pride
sleeping.
have seen the frogs and the bandit camp?
No. You saw the frogs that were attacking. That's how it wasn't a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
Pride, if we were to take all that supply, all the stuff that was taken from... Sorry. If we were to take all the stuff that the bandits have stolen and try to sell it back in town, don't you think it will be a little suspicious? Also, especially since all the stuff we just got was the stuff that belongs to the various townspeople, especially the owners of the shops. And not only that, do you want to piss off the people that I've been investigating on? It is better off if we try not to piss off any of the townspeople around here, so we can sell the stuff here, so we can revive you as soon as possible. Right? Let alone, if you have paladins and clerics show up here, you could be taking them away from actual important matters.
Pride just closes his ghostly eyes and he just tilts his head down.
Listen to me. I am sorry that you died because of my fuck up. Alright? I am completely sorry that you are how you are right now. But for the love of God, gods, or whatever you want to believe in, don't make it hard on us when we're trying to bring you back. We only have only 10 days to bring your body back. That's if we can't extend it. Right? We have barely any gold and barely anything we can sell to get the 500 gold we need. And even if we can haggle it down or get an extension, it still means that we need to bring your body back because, what is it? Does Norfinas knows how much of the body he needs for the resurrection?
Roll me a religion to find that out.
Where is it? Religion. 16.
You got the body. That's good enough.
Right? Not only that, we also need to keep your body intact as much as possible, because for all we could know, you could be coming back with missing a freaking hand.
There are spells that can rejuvenate that, but that's, adding on expenses.
Yeah. The whole point is, we are trying to do this to bring you back. I am sorry that you're dead, and it's my fault. I take full brunt of that. But honestly, making it a lot difficult on us. Sorry for the dog.
I heard your dog.
Yeah, there was a dog barking.
I heard no dog.
Okay, my microphone is really good then.
Yay.
Right? But understand this. We are trying to bring you back. We're not going to leave your body to the toads or whatever's left. We're not going to leave your body and just say, well, sucks to be him. We are trying to bring you back. Please understand that, and please don't screw over your chances of trying to come back to life.
All right, Norf, how much money have you guys already made today? It's the 25 from the ectoplasm, right?
Wait, who has the 25?
I'd assume North.
Okay, well, that's my cost.
Actually, Bubbles. Bubbles has the gold.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's
sweet
the one that put
merciful
his hand
God.
out.
But no, Pride wouldn't have accepted the gold because Pride was possessing a fucking ape. He wouldn't have had a place to put it.
I'll say I have
Put it
it.
in his hand.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
we have 25 gold, plus
We
from
can assume that
Dynn will probably get 100.
Dynn will make around 100,
50.
maybe 50 gold. That brings it up to about 125 to
Hang on, I'll be right back.
75.
I already gave Jin the 125 for his cooking, and then this other 25. So you guys are probably gonna get a total of 150 today.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys? You guys sold like that great axe from last time. What about the necklace? Did you guys sell the necklace and the rings?
Nope.
Nope.
That would still be on Pride's body. We still have one of the rings.
Mhm.
Okay. And you got the message where I sent you how much they're really worth.
Uh-huh. And obviously, well, Pride can still obviously use thaumaturgy even after his death because he's still a tiefling. He can still pull the trick with the jet and get even more money from it.
At this point, Groc is heavily considering on whether or not he actually wants you back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing is like Groc just out somewhere? Is he like in his room or something?
Groc has, like, you guys don't know this, but Groc is in the room at the inn with the door locked.
The thing is, I have an idea that I could literally work with that no one else would think of.
It should be done soon.
Can you?
Keep it
I'm
to
not
yourself.
going to say it out of character.
Keep it. Don't matter. That's the best way.
Yeah,
to
no,
make it.
editing.
don't meta, but honestly, this already has me worried.
Yep. Sorry.
It's not a bad idea. I will tell you this. It is
You
something.
said that for every other idea
No,
you've had.
no. Shut the fuck up. This
Yeah.
is not an actual bad idea. In fact, this is something certain tieflings can do.
What did I just walk in on?
All right,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
roughly, let's say around 125 gold in total at the moment.
Hmm.
That, remember that locket? That's worth 100 gold. So we have 225 gold already.
Is he
Well,
talking
I-
to Pride? Is he talking to
Oh
Norfinas?
no, you're talking to North because it's
Oh,
you two.
yeah.
still.
We're just immediately resuming. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I wouldn't normally want to do something like this, but we can cut off my horns and sell them.
Do you know how much they were worth?
I'd say roughly around 125 each. No, 25 gold each.
What, tiefling horns?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, mine
It's
actually grow back.
bit early for it. Wait until we'll do that only as a last resort. That's if we can't get the... That's after we sell all the stuff at the bandit camp. That's after we try and get the discount or a favor from the cleric we saved.
Pride just shakes his head. No. We're selling my horns. I fucked up, and I have to pay that price. I will give my horns for my own fuck up.
You're lucky Groc isn't there. He would have given you the Hellboy treat immediately at that point.
What does North need to roll to see any information about tiefling horns and what they might be used for and what they might be worth?
I don't know, because I'm looking that up myself.
Oh, great.
They basically be ivory. They basically be able to be used in, like, handles and shit.
Well, that's completely out of the blue.
The deep blue sea.
I mean, shit, Pride could literally cut off one of his horns and carve an ocarina out of it.
Really that big?
I think they grow. I think they don't grow back. I'm reading this right here.
Certain forms
So-
of tieflings.
So if
Ones
your
that have
tief-
antler-esque.
yeah, that's what I'm reading right here. So if your tiefling or similar horned race actually has antlers, like a paten or great stag, then those antlers do grow back, but horns don't grow back.
So what do
Exception:
Hmm?
if the horns are a magical curse or the consequence of a magic effect, then the cursed aspect of the form restores himself traditionally.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna...
you forget I did base my horns around 0-2 from Darling in the Franks.
So, intelligence? Arcana?
Sure.
Okay.
I roll Arcana, I guess.
I mean, regardless, I'm fine with having
Okay, Arcana,
Pride's
hang on.
horns just cut off.
Again, the Hellboy treatment.
That's what I was thinking. Under magical circumstances, they grow back.
20.
And honestly, I know out of character that there are spells that can restore his horns.
Greater restoration, but that's not cheap. Lesser restoration is not what you're thinking of. Lesser restoration is like curing poison and hangovers and
Yeah, I
whatnot.
know.
And cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pride, you do realize that your horns probably won't come back or grow back on their own, and even then, you'll probably need spells, which will cost you a lot in the meantime to regrow them.
Yeah, so it won't matter if I'm dead.
With that Arcana check, does that tell me how much the horns might be worth?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry
I have
guys.
to look I have to look this shit up.
I mean, in the world of D&D, how many fucking tiefling players have cut off their own tiefling's horns and sold them?
Yeah.
Of all the podcasts that I've listened to, none.
Yeah, same here.
Exactly.
So we're in uncharted waters here. I gotta look that up to see.
Okay, well,
I can't just make up a price on that one.
okay, right
Yeah.
now we're gonna put that on the back burner because that way Ghost
Mhm.
can do it. Can find it out for the next session.
Yeah. For meta reasons, we have to have that be last resort.
Yeah. Okay, look.
Yeah.
For the time being, let's just deal with the bandit camp. We're gonna see what they have. Maybe they might have something that's exotic, magical that we can sell. Or just stuff, supplies and whatever that can be sold. And who knows, it might make up the brunt of the money we need. And plus, if we can get the discount, or even do a favor, it will help us a lot. Last resort, we'll sell your horns. That's if we can't get any more gold after we ask back at
I'll
town.
even throw my guitar in. As much as it'll pain me, it's worthless to me if I'm dead.
Well, you
Guitars aren't really worth that much either.
Look,
Used battle-scarred guitar, you'd probably get 1 gold at max.
look, we'll figure it out. I got an idea on how we can get any leftover gold if we need to. Just trust me on this. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Okay,
Glad someone does.
now, let's go and find Groc. Actually, do this. Wait, did I send Brecky off? Or...
Yeah, Brecky would have kind of just been there wherever Pride was.
Okay.
I just asked you if you could just bring him over. I didn't want him
Yeah.
to like wander by himself, of course.
Okay. I am going to go and talk to Groc. You can possess Brecky and take him to Dynn.
I don't see
Or-
how I can do that because in order to do that, I would have to make him swallow the crystal.
Okay, then you go as Bubbles.
I really hate possessing things.
Well,
It just
sorry,
feels wrong.
I can't. Well, seeing how Groc disappeared, I now need to find him.
Wait, real quick. Like depending on how long it's been, do you think I'm probably done with the selling by now? Because if anything, I would have just walked. I would have like headed back to the inn anyway. Can I just do that?
Well, that's...
Yeah, sure. I'll say things are wrapping up, and
Yeah.
as a heads up, this will be all your cooking for the day.
Wait, so not even like the stuff I made during the night?
That's why I asked how many recipes you could cook for the day, and then I based that off of how much you sold. You
Oh,
sold
I just thought
everything.
that this was kind of like an extra short rest or something while I was like just like while you guys were doing that, I just made some food to sell people. Like I didn't use any of my actual things for the I didn't use anything to do.
You just
to
use the
main
ingredients.
Yeah, I just used some rations I had to make stuff. I didn't use any actual ingredients other than like bought, and I still had extras for the and I made food overnight. Like I'm still allowed to make like actual food. I'm still allowed to make my 5 main recipes, but like as a separate thing, I can make like it's basically as if I was just making rations or something like that, but I was just kind of giving them like finesse or something with it. I can do that like separately, right?
How much food do you have left over from the last day?
I had the I had 4 calamari and I had the 4 frog legs. I used that to make the stuff for people, while in the meanwhile I just like I used that and then I also like set up just like my basic ingredients. So, like I also had like basic ingredients like left over just like from just for making food and stuff like that.
Well, because I'm probably gonna have to say, much like Drift Orb, your oven dial needs a cooldown. Like a lot of magical items need a day to recharge, like magical batteries in a sense. So I think that's how I'm gonna base it. That you can only cook your 5 meals. So if you have anything left over from the day before,
I guess I still have like 3 like since I had 4 of the calamari and 4 of the frog legs. I guess that means since I used 5 things, I still have like 1 and 2 of one of each of them.
pretty much. I basically said that you cooked 5 meals for the day, and depending on how many of each thing, that's each time I made you roll those survivals the last time. The chart says, depending on what you rolled, how many of each item. That's why I've been trying to make you keep track of your supplies. So like if you go shopping and you buy 5 vegetables and you buy 5 meats and you buy 5 cheese and 5 milk, you'll have.
Okay. I got confused a little bit because I thought I wasn't sure if we were doing this whole ingredients thing for just like some things, or if there was like some ingredients I'd just have at all times or something like that.
Mostly your spices. That's why I've been trying to say. That's why I made you fight that octopus. That's why I made you fight those toads, because they're food rations in a sense.
No, yeah, I get you. So I still have 3 left, so I could just still make 3 actual ingredient like things for recipes then.
Okay.
I'm basically
Okay, I
saying
can
you
do
have like endless spices in a sense, which doesn't really do much. It's more just kind of giving you proficiency on the cookings and stuff. But yeah, you need to keep track of how many ingredients you have. You can't just simply say, I've got infinite
No,
milk.
yeah. Like, well, what about from the stuff I bought? Can I say that I bought some extra stuff to make food from that, or did I only just buy like things to go with the rations I already had?
I thought we were basing it off of you were only buying stuff for the things you cooked today. That's at least what I
Okay,
had
that's
in my
fine.
mind.
That's fine. I'll do it this time, and then I'll be more careful with what I do next time for food shopping and all that. I should have been more careful with that because I didn't really think about all that. I'll just be careful next time.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll head over into the stable then. Like since I'm probably heading back by now, I'll just
yeah.
see you guys. And I'm telling you, hey, I made 125 gold today.
Well, that's good. So we got 150 gold. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go and find Groc. We're gonna get ready so we can go.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the room then because I want to make sure I have all my stuff packed up before we
Yeah.
head out.
Take Pride with you.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I'll go and look for Groc.
You said that Groc was in the room, so I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who would have found him then.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna knock on the door then, since it's locked.
Yeah.
Hey, anyone in here? The door's locked. Groc, you in there?
Is Pride with you?
I'm gonna real quick turn to Pride and like, can you go back over to where Brecky is for a little bit? Just with him for a little bit.
Actually, Pride would have been just adamant about just staying in the stables.
Okay, then yeah, then you'll be staying this. Talk to Groc then. Then I guess I'll be like, nah, Pride is in the stables with Brecky and Bubbles still.
You hear the door unlock.
Everything all right, man?
At this point, Pride says he wants to be revived, and yet everything he's doing is hindering our progress.
Yeah, well, Pride's really dumb, so it's kind of hard to actually know how reckless he was when he was alive. Look, it's honestly your decision if you want to revive him or not. I mean, we're gonna try and get him to revive, but if anything, if you can just kind of if anything, we just gotta tolerate it. Like if he does something stupid, we'll do our best to fix it. But for now, we have to just tolerate it. If you need it, if you want to just talk or anything, though, if you want to say anything, I can talk to you for a little bit, man.
It's not just his actions; it's his whole attitude about this whole thing. Because when he just decided, I'll put ectoplasm, which is completely worthless to us now in this little bazaar. I'll just smear it all over the walls. Well, Norfinas and I gave him the ribbing he deserved. And he just you guys have no appreciation for entertainment or some crap like that.
Yeah, like I said, really dumb.
Not only that, it's not his intelligence that's frustrating me. It's his whole attitude about this whole.
Look, I would not know anything about what you've gone through. You've mentioned it, have you seen tons of death, and you have the survivor's guilt, and I honestly can't say anything to help to be understanding about that since I haven't gone through it myself. But I at least know that I do want to at least make sure that we get out of this, that everybody gets out of this all right. I don't like seeing any people I like just being upset. So how about we try and if you want, I can talk to Pride, or if you want, we can set up like we can try and like at least like work things out sometimes. If we can try and do that, I would definitely like to set something up with us.
Let's just take care of that damn bandit camp.
Well, if anything, you can use this anger to help fuel your fighting skill.
It's the issue. Rage is not good for a samurai.
Then how about you think of all those bandits as pride?
We'll see how that works.
Well, I guess. Sorry if I didn't help at all, but I guess if you want to talk or anything, like, I guess I'm definitely one of the more calmer ones out of the group.
I appreciate the effort, mate.
All right. Well,
Groc just kind of puts a big turtle hand on Dynn's shoulder.
And I'll just tap the hand. I'll just tap the hand with my hand.
Mm.
Pat it. That's the pat it, not tap. Backwards word. But yeah, I'll just pat the hand with mine, and I'll just. All right. Well, you should get ready then. We're gonna get after the bandits in a little bit. On the bright side, I made 125 gold.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
At least there's somewhat of a silver lining.
Oh no, more gold actually, not silver.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get our stuff. Let's get our stuff out of here and check out and get going.
Mm-hmm.
Norfinas just walks back to the tavern or to the inn. Do I see them?
Hey, I found Groc.
Hey.
Hey.
So, ready to get this started?
Let's just take care of the camp.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we'll just get ready and everything then.
Oh, by the way, Groc. I talked.
Yes.
When I was out, or before I came looking for you because I needed to talk to you about other stuff, I ran into Pride. Don't worry.
What did that? Mm-hmm.
I basically tore him a new one. And tore him a new one. Told him how we were trying so much to try and bring him back to life. I blamed myself for accidentally killing him. Getting him killed. And everything else. He has a better understanding of what we're trying to do for him now.
Okay, and real quick, Dynn wants to just go up to Norf and just be like, okay, seriously, stop blaming yourself for that happening. I'm just getting kind of annoyed from how much you keep blaming yourself, because it's honestly wasn't your. You had a good plan, just things backfired. That's how life happens. I just want you to get over it already.
First casualty of any battle is the plan.
Next, trust me, we'll all talk. We can all, if we ever want to plan, definitely just you're the one who comes up with the more decent plans out of all of us. If you want to, but this time we should all just definitely talk more, maybe be more perceptive about things, and we'll end up with a better result next time. Like bad things happen. I mean, hell, we've died once already before. We've been brought back to life. We can do it again.
Anyway, let's just get the wagon up and running and get out of here. Let's deal with the bandits now. I want to get this over and done with and try and get... And for all we can know, the bandits could have moved.
Yeah.
So long as there's a steady number of caravans coming through, I think they'll hold out for the time being. So I think we're okay, but we definitely don't need to take any more unnecessary risks.
Right.
Especially since now we're on a time limit to bring that idiot back.
Yeah. All right.
I got an idea on how we might do it this time around, especially if Pride wants to be of help.
Pride helping people, that'd be a first.
We're in the stables now, yeah?
You guys are wherever you want to be.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're in the stables.
we would have headed to the stables.
I want to roll perception just to see if there's anyone else in here.
I guess I will too, or because why not?
14.
22.
Oh, that was the
Uh,
wrong one. That wasn't my perception.
yeah, the stable master's in there doing his job.
Shit.
He's a bit on not well. He's a bit tired because he was up late
Yeah.
because of a ghost, but nonetheless he's in there. But you think he might be sleeping?
Then real quick, if the stable master's there, I guess can I just quickly tell him to if he can give us some privacy and stuff? Like here, I just say, hey,
No. I say we just get our stuff and go.
Yeah, this is his place.
Yeah.
well, no, yeah. I'll then how about this? Can I ask him if I can get like a ration or something to feed my shark before we leave? I don't think I fed him yet, so.
Thought you already got him.
Yeah.
You guys have come and gone a couple times already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have fed them already.
Yeah, true.
Okay, never mind.
That's his job.
I guess that is his job. I kind of forgot about that, because I just thought he was
All right.
letting us use.
Let's just hook him up. Let's hook up Brekkie and Bubbles to the card and let's go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where's
Pride?
Pride's still just be in the stall
yeah.
with Bubbles and.
Right, I grabbed the shard.
Don't talk to Pride while the stable master's there, of course.
Okay, let's go.
Groc is gonna get Brekkie and Bubbles hooked up to the cart.
Okay. Once we get out on the road, we'll discuss the plan from there.
Honestly, I'm just gonna stay underneath the wagon for now.
And we'll just say bye to the stable master and get going then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Let's get going.
Bye,
then.
Stanley.
Well, I'm gonna tip him. Or I'm gonna tip him for taking care
Sure.
of Brekkie and Bubbles, because why not? I'll give him I'll tip him 10 silver then.
That'll help with the psychological trauma.
Seeing a ghost.
Yeah,
Here,
he can
look,
pay for his psychiatry.
No, of seeing the legendary Siegmer up close and personal.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay, well,
Zickfear was here.
Groc gets that big X-shaped anime vein on his head here.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go up to him and look. I hope you enjoyed the breakfast I made you and the proprietor.
I know, yeah.
Seriously, thanks for taking care of our ape and my shark. I actually appreciate it, because I always want my shark to be happy. Here's 10 silver if you don't mind taking this quick tip.
Thank you. Not used to getting tips like this. All right, you guys have safe journey. Careful for those bandits that are out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually know about those guys?
Yeah, we've not really been getting our supplies coming in from up north. A lot of the caravans have got to come through Red Larch, and well, not a lot's been coming out from the north.
Do you know of any information we might want to know? Because we're actually looking into taking.
We're looking to go past that way.
Well, all I've heard is that these are not your everyday bandits. That's for sure.
What do you mean by that? Exotic weapons, magic?
I've heard they're actually cultists.
Oh joy.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Would
come on,
Pride
not
have
with
heard
this stuff
this?
again.
You can roll a perception check to see if Pride heard this.
Perception.
Is this the first roll Pride's made
14.
today?
No.
He's made a couple rolls.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Also, notice how they're significantly higher than they usually are because Ghost Pride.
Yeah, it's almost like he has entirely different stats for being a different thing.
Well, technically,
Anyway.
All right. Well, all
I
right.
mean, the only difference is proficiencies.
So we just know that they're
skills.
cultists then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and have a good day.
Oh,
Let's go.
yeah, be careful.
Does
What was
does
Yeah, we'll
anyone,
be fine.
does anyone else think it's odd that cultists are robbing the caravans?
Maybe their cult leader's telling them to do this for some dumb reason. I've heard of cults being a bunch of bullshit and just tricking people into doing stuff for them.
Yeah, but
Yes.
for example, it made sense for the necromancer to rob the caravans because they need the bodies, and whatever else was just there was there taken. But here, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
Well,
they've just been stealing from caravans, so I mean, you never know what you can find from those.
Yeah, it depends on the cult. So, yeah, there are all kinds of. Depends on the deity they worship. Yeah,
Anyway,
what said deity decrees from them.
You
Yeah,
guys
maybe
just
this
hear
is
Pride's
Deity's-
voice ring out from underneath the wagon. You know, they could be worshiping a demon.
A demon, a demon, a dragon, a devil, mind flayers, plenty of.
things.
Yeah, heck, maybe it could be a god of fortune, and they just want to get a.
Weird call.
There's,
Okay.
there's pretty, there's plenty of screwed up stuff.
Okay.
We could probably capture one of that. We could probably just like tie up one of the information like we usually do.
I've got an idea. Look, it involves us attacking them while they're sleeping.
We're only 2 hours out, and it's still morning.
Yep. You're looking at about 9, 10.
Yeah.
Well,
gonna
when
get a-
I made food for everybody, would that just be like a breakfast thing I did then?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Look,
can try and possess one of them and see if I can, I don't know, try and raid their mind, see what type of cult they are.
We can just do that after we capture one, or after we just tie up one of them.
Yes,
Frankly,
but if they're asleep, I can get in and possess one of them.
they're
listen,
not
yeah, but
going
at
to
least
be
not
the
asleep.
fact of the matter is our job is to eliminate the bandits.
Yeah, let's just take out a bunch of them, and we can capture the guy, knock him out. Hey, you can like go into
just-
that.
Yeah.
We
Honest-
don't know if they have any magic uses or some sort of way to detect magical entities entering their space.
That's why we should just hide for now while we watch them While we watch them just go about their business. We could possibly, if we see a caravan coming and they're gonna try and stop them. If we see them about to do anything weird like magic, we can jump in and try and stop them before then.
Hmm.
Frankly, we don't need to take any more unnecessary risks, especially after that stunt you pulled this morning.
Okay, let's just go. It's either we're going to catch them off guard and then we can come up with a plan if they're still sleeping or at their camp, or they're going to try and attack us.
We at least know where their camp is, so we can use that to our advantage.
Hmm.
They can't really. Yeah, they'll try to take us by surprise, but since we have an idea on where they'll be based,
Yeah.
and still.
Okay. So we're just traveling now?
That's where we're gonna end it.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
It's a good place to end it right there.
Yeah,
You guys
true.
spent your time resting up, made plans, and got to learn that it was cultists, not bandits.
One of these days we'll
Ghost,
actually take on the
I
camp.
know of one D&D book that involves cultists that would be around our level. You better not be fucking doing that one.
Which book are you talking about?
I do not want to face the cult of the Dragon Queen.
Oh fuck no, no.
Yeah, there's a Dragon Queen thing. Oh, that's funny.
Cult
There-
of the
I
Dragon
actually saw that
Queen.
book.
It leads into Rise of Tiamat.
No. I'm not making you guys do that. No.
Not after last
I've already
session.
said several times that I'm making you guys do Princes of the Apocalypse.
Oh, did you? Oh.
All right. Oh, then real quick before we actually end it off, should I give them? We're gonna have on the fight. I'm pretty sure I can't give anything to Rose, so I could just give it
Yeah,
to.
you can't.
Yeah, I
You've
can just
got-
give Groc and North a food each, and I'll keep one with me too.
Mhm.
You've
I
got about
still-
2 hours of
shit.
travel.
I still have the orange cake from before.
Or no, that would have expired. Wait, it would have expired because we did a long rest.
Is that how your food works?
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check because it's
Also,
either
unless
24
it's
hours or a
the
long
life
rest.
force of living things, Pride can't consume it.
Yeah. Hold on.
So wait, how does Pride
Nice.
get his health back as a ghost?
I can take long and short rests
Oh, okay.
as normal.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't sleep, period.
He meditates in a sense.
So did he get back any of his stuff after he had the talk with? He only lost like 2 health, didn't he?
I mean,
like
to be honest, I don't even need to because like I said at the start, Pride basically has Velvet's arm.
Yep.
Apparently, it says any unused recipes spoil when you create new ones during a long.
There you go.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Basically,
So if you don't make a new one, they don't spoil.
Yeah, well, I guess for now, since I did make 3, I have 3 new ones. I guess you have those ready.
okay.
Like as a precaution, I'm thinking if one of you guys want to have the rock lobster, because that might be useful for if you want to like surprise attack the bandits just by like eating
Yeah.
something and then just burping at them.
I already have that one in my inventory, so I can take that.
Yeah, you can just keep that.
I'm gonna keep the orange cake.
All right, I'll just take a. What did I have again before?
The
I'll
beef
just take-
jerky and the devil sausage, or another one of the two. Which
Yeah, you had given
I'll
Pride the
just-
devil sausage, but wasn't needed.
Yeah.
It would have been ate by the fucking toad instead.
dissolved. Yeah.
Then I
Mhm.
gave a dead toad a free spell slot. Good for them.
No,
And,
you would
I'll
have
just-
given it back a spell slot that it used.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
What?
All right.
I'm just gonna go for the orange. Well, no, I'll just go for the orange cake. Yeah,
Yeah.
orange cake.
Mhm.
No, actually no. I'll just rock
Well-
lobster.
before we absolutely finalize leaving, did you want to buy any more ingredients while there is a market?
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
just
like-
buy another.
Mm.
I'll buy another silver's worth of. Let me just add in my lobster from before, so that way I don't forget that.
Here,
I'll-
I'm gonna read to you what the player's manual says about food and drink and lodging or whatever. So, and you can use this as an example.
well, there's an ingredients by cost thing on the on my homebrew as well.
Is
if you just
there?
want,
No,
yeah,
that's,
there's like literally-
that's fantastic.
yeah, there's like ingredients by cost. Average cost for certain seafood is 20. Quality meat is 15. Regular meat in Ipecac is 10. Stuff like that. So if I
Copper
just
here.
want,
Coppers
there's also a
and
thing.
stuff?
Yeah, it's all worth copper.
Cool. I'll let you take care of that. Please don't cheat. Be faithful for
No, yeah. I'll
what
just,
you buy and how much you have and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
also a list that tells me how much, like what ingredients each uses, so
Exactly.
I can just use that to my advantage. I can use that to help me out with it too. Don't worry.
Fantastic. As I said when we first started playing, I want you guys to be in charge of those sort of things because I have
Yeah.
a lot to manage. You guys just have
Yeah.
just you.
If you want, I can even just like send you the list of things.
I have that still. I have it bookmarked.
Well,
I
yeah,
just-
like I'll tell you what stuff I'm buying, so you know it doesn't go under like a certain price range or something.
I
I'm
trust
just gonna
you.
Mhm.
I
I'm just gonna
trust
do like
you.
1 silver's worth anyway.
Cool. As I said, I trust you. I just saying, please don't cheat, but I trust you.
No problem.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah, since
Mhm.
so that'll be it then.
Yep. That is.
That's it for today. That was not so bad. That was 3 hours considering the 6 hours we did last on Friday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Sadly, I thought we were gonna be doing the bandit thing today, but I mean, fine.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
kind of what I was hoping for, and actually kind of like hoping to go into like, hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Next time.
yeah.
Next time
Yep.
when we got to
Next
Also, I still
Tuesday.
I've yet to use the GIF. It was the Helsing Ultimate GIF.
Yeah. Yeah.
next Tuesday, aka Wednesday for me, might be a bit at the moment. So,
If we want to just set up a certain time, and if we just can't do it next week, we do it next
Yeah.
week. That's how it is.
okay.
Yeah.
Mondays don't work for me. Mondays is when I play with my crew.
Yeah.
Tuesday or your Wednesday. Those days work for me. My Wednesdays, I'm modding for the Unexpectables,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
one of the only mods. Thursdays, I'm usually pretty open. But for the next few Fridays, I am totally not available for Fridays. I've got a friend
Well-
coming in from out of town for this Friday, and then Monty's coming in next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that works. But
All
like
right.
I said, Dongo and I both have conventions next week, so that works.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
We could, if you want to do anything during like the weekends, like it doesn't still technically do it Friday because I'm not leaving for the convention Friday. But yeah, I mean, I'd still be down for Friday night or something,
okay. All right.
or
as I
Thursday
said,
night if you guys want to just do that.
Thursday, not this Thursday. It's too soon to play.
No, yeah,
yeah.
I mean next Thursday.
Yeah.
So let's
Sounds good.
finish off the
Yep.
episode. Let's
Yep.
do the outro.
All right.
All right. Well,
Bye guys. Nice outro.
Yep, this has been Broken Realms, a D&D campaign. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if so, keep watching the series. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, for more pride hijinks and undead humor.